What's happening, everybody? What's happening? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Oh man, I've been waiting for this one. I've been waiting for this one for a long time. I wonder if you guys have too. So today we are playing my favorite game of all time. Chrono Trigger, our first JRPG on the channel. I see the chat's already going strong here. Let me catch up with all you guys here. Hope you guys like the intro. Well, here's the Super Nintendo intro now, so I'll go ahead and read off the chat while the Super Nintendo intro goes off. I had to get the animated cutscene there, even though I'm playing the Super Nintendo version. Hey, wow, we got a lot of people in here so far. Hey, what's up, Pharaoh Inferno? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? That 80s room. Free Spirited, welcome to the stream. What's up, Jimmy Big D? Welcome. Oh man, this game is great. I haven't played this game maybe in about 9 or 10 years, so we'll see how much I can remember of it. Pharaoh says, Scala's theme, getting goosebumps. Oh yeah, you know it, man. Great soundtrack. Free Spirit said Chrono Trigger time. 80s room said I want chat experience points. Yeah, 80s room. I just, when you said that, I saw you type that in the chat as the intro was playing, and I was like, holy crap, man. I just realized my chat has experience points. This is the first time I had that on my chat. So usually my chats don't have that, but this one does. Free Spirit said, what are the little purple crowns? I feel important. Yeah, it's like a new thing that YouTube has. So it's like experience points for, I guess, I'm not exactly sure how YouTube goes about it. There's some sort of algorithm that plays in, I guess, watch time and what you say in the chat and how you interact. And you gain points throughout the stream. And it'll show like the top 3 chatters. Pharaoh said, hey, 80s room said chat points. Where do I redeem my chat points? Free Spirit said, oh nice, chat points. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Pharaoh said, are you leaving the names or are you renaming them? So I'm thinking about leaving them the same. I'll see, I'll think about it, but I thought I was gonna leave them the same for this one. I like to use like the the main characters' names. I kind of wanted to use their names, but we'll see. I'm thinking about leaving them the same. Jimmy said, let's go, I'm ready. 80s room said, like till we get to walk through Chris' living room and take stuff. Pharaoh said, if renaming, I call Frog. Uh-oh. Pharaoh's already calling dibs on Frog. Alright, let's see, where else we got going on in the chat here? Free Spirit said intro is superb. Thank you. Jimmy says, I have played this before, but just never beat it. Oh yeah, great game, Jimmy. This is one of my favorite game. That 80s room said, Chris, can I redeem my number 3 chat points for your TV remote? We'll see what happens throughout the stream, 80s room. We'll see. Pharaoh says, haven't seen that anime intro since 2008. Oh, well, glad to show it to you again. It's been a nice, what? Let me do my math right here. 17 years. 17 years since you've seen the intro, huh? Alright, let's get into the game here. Free Spirit says it's gonna be epic. Heck yeah, man. This was one of the first introductions that we had to Akira Toriyama. One of the first introductions that North American audience had to Akira Toriyama. Obviously, the first one was Dragon Ball, but Dragon Ball didn't really pop off until 1998. Dragon Ball Z, that is. Hey, Veronica T, welcome to the stream, Veronica T. All right, guys. All right, let's jump right in. Let's go ahead. Enough of the intro. Let's get into the nitty gritty here. So we got battle mode. Do we want to go active or wait? I'm thinking about going wait because. So, I know active, I really want to do active, but I think I'm going to go wait just for the purposes. I have to try to communicate with the chat as well and everybody. Wow, that's a hard decision. And you can't change it, I think, once you select it. We're gonna go wait. We're gonna go with the wait on that one. Alright, here we go. We're gonna leave Chrono. So we'll leave Chrono as Chrono. And let's go ahead, guys. Let's jump in. Chrono Trigger is here. Chrono Trigger is here. Free Spirit say, yes, the anime reminds me of Dragon Ball and Seven Deadly Sins. Pearl says, glad to be here for your live playthrough of your most favorite game of all time. It's an honor having you guys. It is an honor having you guys. You guys are watching me play video games, man. That is the honor. Chrono. Alright, now I gotta get my my narrative, try to get the narration. I've never narrated a game before, guys, so let's see how this goes. Chrono. Good morning, Chrono. You know what's funny is I was like, I was debating whether I was gonna use the web face cam or not. I was like, should I do no webcam for an RPG game because there's gonna be like a lot of reading involved. So I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the webcam or not. I was like going back and forth with that one. I'm probably gonna be making some funny faces and not even realizing it. Alright, Mom says, come on, sleepyhead, get up. Chrono's being a lazy bum. You know how many JRPGs start like this? Like Super Nintendo or PS1 RPGs where your main character is like a lazy bum, doesn't want to get out of bed. But ends up being like the superhero. Ah, Lini's Bell makes such beautiful music. You were so excited about the Millenial Fair that you didn't sleep well, did you? I want you to behave yourself today. Let's get moving now. You're telling the future savior of the world to behave himself. Come on, Mom. Alright, so we're up. We're out of bed. We're not being a little lazy bum anymore. Or we can go and close the curtains. Go right back. But we'll leave them open. Alright, let's see. Is there anything in here? Ah, man, the music right off the bat. What a great soundtrack this game has. It's so good. It's just, man, I didn't mean to close those again. I'm just like checking around. Wasn't there a game where there was like 200 gold or gil like under your bed? I guess it's not this one. Finally, by the way, that inventor friend of yours. Oh, you know. Oh dear, I've forgotten her name. Oh, it's right, it's Luca. Alright, do you guys want me to rename the characters or do you want me to save or leave them the same? I'll let you guys decide. Are we renaming or are we leaving them the same? Let's see, that age room said, just a question, I'm in central Indiana. The mosquitoes are crazy. Bad. Anyone else have them that bad? So I always get a lot of mosquitoes here where I'm at every year. So I'm not sure if it's just the you thing or not, but the mosquitoes where I'm at are always bad. Because I'm like right by a bunch of trees and then there's a water source near me. And I have a horrible mosquito presence here where I live. I'm actually in Northwest Illinois, not too far from Lake Michigan. So I'm not too far from you, 80s room. I'm also up here in the Midwest. Farrell says, surprisingly the mosquitoes are not bad here yet. Oh, that's good. That's always a good thing. Free Spirit said, Chrono Cross is like this too. 80s room said, I like the webcam, especially in the live chat. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Farrell says, host choice. I'm good with keeping the names the same in this one. Yep. Alright, I'm right with you guys. I'm gonna keep them the same. Free Spirit says, I like the original, but renaming makes it fun. Keep the same. Alright. 80s room says, okay, Chris. Alright. Mom says, that's right, Luca. Don't forget that she invited you to see her new invention. Run along now and be back before dinner. Alright. You know I gotta come back for that sweet dinner. Wait, if we, so we can get money again. What if we talk to Mom again? Oh, I almost forgot. Here's your allowance, dear. Have fun at the fair. Receive 200 gold. So G stands for gold in this game. Is it gold or gil? It's gold, right? Yeah, 200 gold. Dude! An allowance of 200 gold? Where's that, Mom? Can we all have that, Mom? Just throwing out 200 gold for an allowance. Too Tight. Hey, what's up, Too Tight? Welcome to the stream, man. How's it going, Too Tight? Too Tight says, I was just telling my mom about these mosquitoes. Same names? Alright. Alright, let's check out the town here. So we are in 1000 AD. We're going to the residence here. Hard to believe Guardia is now 1000 years old, and our king is the 33rd descendant to the throne. But how can he rule a kingdom when he can't even control his own daughter? He can't even control his own daughter. 1000 AD. Alright, so there's nothing in here, right? No, I don't think there's anything in here. Let's go into another residence here. That Brett Luca says she's made the discovery of a lifetime. How dare you call my friend a brat? She's a freaking genius. I'm so happy I could scream. Alright, there's nothing in here neither. Alright, market. Visit our stall in Lane Square, so there's nothing there as of right now. Mayor's Manor. Do you know about our establishment? No. This is the Mayor's Education Center. Think of it as a workshop for beginners. You can take the things you find here. Dude, what? We could just take everything? Need a brief weapons and items seminar? No, I think I kind of remember that. Got one tonic. Okay, so we got a tonic. Tonic restores 50 HP. Okay, that's right. So tonic are kind of like your healing, I guess you could say like your healing potions. Scattered throughout the world are places where you can save your game. Save whenever you can, especially in unfamiliar or dangerous areas. Alright guys, the game audio good? Is it too loud? I'm looking at it on my screen. It might look a little bit loud, but I'm not sure if it's overpowering the mic or not. You can walk while reading messages, but go too far and you can miss them. Do you know about shelters? I do. So shelters, you can use them at save points in the world map to completely restore HP and MP. Yeah, shelters are good to have, so that's a great item. Alright, I'll teach you about skills. I already know about that. Let's grab this treasure chest. We'll get 100 gold in there. Dude, you just go into the mayor's house and take 100 gold? That's freaking awesome. Want my advice? I guess. You've got potential. You'll learn a number of techniques as you progress. Techniques are magic attacks that also utilize your weapons. You'll acquire them with discipline. Want to learn about damage in battle? No. So I kind of remember a lot of this stuff, so I'm not going to go through that. I'll explain as we get into battles and whatnot. Alright, let's go to Luca's house first, and then we'll go to the square. Let's see, 200 gold is probably the equivalent of $2, yeah. Veronica says, what would everyone use a 200 G for? Free Spirit said, LMAO, Pharaoh, you're most likely right. Pharaoh says, the mayor's treasures aren't free. My tax codes paid for it. Nothing comes free in this world, man. Free Spirit said, it's perfect for me. 80s Room says, the volume is okay, but that is sleepy time music. Indeed. Alright, I don't think we can do anything in Luca's house, right? She's at the square, so let's go to the square. Or the Millenial Fair, the fair. Free Spirit said, I bet our mayor has a bunch of gold hiding in his room. Alright, so on to the square we go. No more sleepy music. Welcome to the Millenial Fair. Have fun. I heard Luca and her dad have made another crazy invention. Hope it doesn't blow up like all the others. So I guess all their inventions like blow up all the time. This is Lean Square. They say people who hear Lean's bell ring will have interesting and happy lives. Buy something from Melchior, the swordsmith. Sure. What do you have for me, Melchior? Iron blade, loadsword, 4,000. We're gonna go with the iron blade here. Let's make sure we equip that. I live on a continent to the east. Come see me sometime. Alright, let's oh my gosh, how do you do this again? Oh, right here. Wood sword? No, we're gonna get rid of that. We don't want to be walking around with a wooden sword. I heard this guy pays big bucks for charms, weapons, pendants, and other rarities. The race is on. Be quiet and watch. Alright, let's carry on here. Uh-oh. The girl says, "Hey." Ouch, that hurt. I'm so sorry. Are you okay? Uh-oh, my pendant. Let's grab that. Let's talk right back to her. Oh, thank goodness, my pendant. It has a lot of sentimental value. May I have it back? So this is a game too. It's one of those games where choices you make do reflect certain outcomes later in the game. Especially here in the Millenial Fair. There's a lot of things you can do here in the Millenial Fair that actually play out a certain sequence later in the game. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but there is something that plays out depending on the actions you take here in the square. So she says, "I came to see the festival. You live in this town, don't you? I feel a little out of place here. Would you mind if I walked around with you for a while?" "Sure. Why not? You're a true gentleman." Oh, by the way, my name is, So, I always used to call her Marley. Always called her Marley when I used to play this game when I was younger. And so I realized it's actually pronounced Morrow. So it feels so weird to say Morrow because I'm so used to saying Marley. But I guess since her name is actually Morrow, I'll use Morrow. Chrono, what a nice name. Pleased to meet you. Now lead on. 80s Room says free, exactly. My wife says her brain is pre-programmed to sleep at that music. Pearl says you gotta say the hot in unison with the fair music. Oh, I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Free Spirited started, she's saying hot with her clumsy butt. I love the different choices in these games. Yeah, Chrono Trigger was one of the first RPGs that allowed for like different choices to reflect different outcomes in the game. Hey Matthew, welcome to the stream, Matthew. Matthew says, "What's up, Chris and all? Hope that everyone is having a fantastic holiday week so far." Yeah, so far so good, can't complain. Hope you're doing well too, Matthew. Hope you're having a good Tuesday evening, sir. No time to talk. I'm just sitting down for my lunch. Wow. You don't look like you're sitting down. You look like you're pacing, buddy. What's this? Yum, tastes like chicken. Hee hee, you're such a pig, Chrono. Dude, we just ate that guy's lunch. There's a cat. Keep going if you want to demo Luca's robot battle trainer. Collect silver points if you win. What's this? They call me Gatsu. I have metal joints. Oh, he's singing. They call me Gatsu. I have metal joints. I can't do the singing. Beat me up and earn 15 silver points. Alright, so if we beat this guy up, we get 15 silver points. Can you imagine going to a fair and you literally gotta fight a freaking robot? This guy's getting punched in the face with a freaking boxing glove that came out of his chest. Dude, the animations are hilarious. Alright, let's take this guy out. He's over here punching us in the face. Alright, 10 experience. Oh, you actually get experience points for that. You got a tech point? Alright, let's see what else we got. Yeah, I said Gato. I don't know if it was Gato or Gato. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Free Spirit says OMG LMAO. Matthew says what's going on, Pharaoh? Hope you're doing well. Matthew says I'm doing well, Chris. Thanks for asking. Do you have any additional days off this week? I have Friday off. So the only day I'll be off is Friday, which is good. I'll take it. A nice 3-day weekend. So Thursday stream, I can actually not have to worry about the time for once, which will be nice for Thursday night. Free Spirit said, oh yeah, first battle. Yeah, it's kind of like a practice battle. Jimmy says, I would fight a robot at a fair. Dude had a freaking big old glove, boxing glove coming out of his chest. Too Tight says gato means cat in Spanish, believe it or not. Pharaoh says, Chris, you don't want to rap the rap the gato lyrics? Oh man. Wow, where's my cat? Oh wait, wasn't that the cat? Hold on. Let's see if we could find her cat. Here it is. So the cat follows us, right? I think we could take the cat to the girl. Let's take the cat. Come on, cat. Come on, kitty cat. Come this way, kitty cat. You brought back my cat. Thank you. Marl, you're so sweet, Chrono. Look, see, I'm returning cats to people, man. I'm doing everybody a community service. It's a soda guzzling contest. Press the A button as fast as you can. Alright, let's try it. Ready, set, go. Alright, here we go. Fast thumbs. Fast thumbs. Get all those damn soda carbs. 7 cans, is that the bet? What? You're awfully no, hold on. I'm gonna get this. We gotta get 8 cans. Alright. Here we go. Ready? Set. Let's go. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. Damn it! Hold on. I could get this. Hold on. Let's get the thumb. We're taking in all these freaking carbs from this soda. Alright, 1, 2, let's go. Oh wait, I was doing it early. Here we go. I'm not. I knew it. I didn't get it. 7. My fingers are not fast enough. What if I use my... Okay, I'm gonna try one more time, guys. I'm gonna try one more time. Here we go. Oh, what the hell, man? I can't get it. Alright, whatever. We'll stop downing all those damn sodas. That's enough for that. I couldn't get it, man. Awesome, man. Enjoy the 3-day weekend, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I plan on enjoying it for sure. Definitely, man. That lunch in the pink bag sure looks tasty. Yeah, I freaking ate that guy's lunch. Too Tight says, speaking of gato, you saved the cat. Free-spirited Chris has to admit he has the best chat room on his channel. No, yeah, you guys are great. I love the chat. I love the chat community here, man. Matthew says, Pharaoh, what about you? Any days off this week? I'm assuming on an extended weekend for you as well. Free Spirit said, damn, Chrono is gonna be peeing throughout the game. First, it's just Friday for me, which means it's time to load up on the fire pit in the backyard. Nice. What's the big deal? So what do we want to war against wizards? Oh, I'm sorry. What's the big deal? So what do we want to war against the wizard hundreds of years ago? Oh my goodness, how dare you say that? Do you know the turn of events that would have happened there, sir? Knowledge is power, especially your history. I heard this guy pays big bucks for charms. Oh, we read that before. The race is on. Be quiet and watch. Isn't there a way we could bet on the race or something like that? Oh, what does this guy have? Luca's device is all set up. She's at the north end of the square. Okay, so we could buy stuff. Let's buy a couple shelters. Or you know what? Actually, let's buy a couple tonics. And then maybe 1 shelter. Luca's device is all set up. Oh, we read that. Press the A button while facing the bell. Judge your distance carefully and press the A button again. Nope. Oh, you gotta hit it at the right time, so let's see. Ah, there you go. Impressive. I'll put 1 silver point on your card. Oh yeah, I forget. So you collect silver points. I think you gotta use them later in the game. I think there's something important that happens that you use them for later in the game. Those runners are busy racing, so they won't talk to you. Wait, I know you can bet on that race. This is Lean Square. They say people who hear Lean's bell ring will have interesting and happy lives. Chrono, I'm having a great time. Lucas' device is set up. Alright, so... where do I bet on this? I knew it. It's the green ambler. Maybe I gotta wait till they finish racing and then talk to that guy. I think that's how that goes. Let's see. Let's wait till they come back and then talk to this guy. Alright, we're waiting for 2 more. Last round's winner, GI Jogger. Yep. Guess the winner? Sure. Alright, chat. Who's it gonna be? Steel Runner, Green Ambler, the Cat, or GI Jogger? Who are we thinking here? Who's gonna win this? Matthew says the track is iconic, as is the entire original soundtrack. Oh yeah. Hands down, this is one of my favorite soundtracks in gaming. Rad Bash says, sup broski. Hey, what's up Rad Bash Gaming? Welcome to the stream, man. How's everything going, Rad Bash? Nice Dark Cloud stream, by the way, Rad Bash. That was great. Matthew says, awesome, Pharaoh, enjoy that. Hope everyone gets to enjoy the fireworks and a blessed holiday weekend. Oh, likewise, you as well, Matthew, you as well. Matthew says, what's up, Brad? How's it going, man? Too Tight says, this is the craziest speed run I have ever seen. Yeah, it's not such a speed run, huh? We're still on the square. Right, saying what's up to each other. Matthew says, what's up, sir? Pleasure to be here. Well, yes, sir. Pleasure to be here. Pharaoh says Cadillac. Free Spirit says everybody says the cat. All right, let's do it. All right, after the race, we'll go check out Luca's invention. All right, here we go. Hey, look, I'm in the race too. All right, we got GI Jogger off front. Uh-oh, it's the cat. I think you guys got it right. The cat's way out in front. Oh, dude, chat for the win. The chat for the win. Nice job, chat. I knew you guys wouldn't let me down. I knew you guys would not let me down. Awesome. How many silver points we got? Ooh, 20 silver points for that. Nice job. All right. Now that's what I'm talking about. All right, let's go up and see that crazy invention. What does this lady say? I hate fear. Say, do you know the latest gossip? No. Just between us, I heard that the king is distressed over his tomboy of a daughter. Just once, I would like to see how wild she really is. Maro says, hold your horses. I want to get some candy. Oh, that's right. Give me just a second. Oops, I wasn't supposed to do that. Oh well. Rad Bash says, appreciate you coming for that, Chris. Hey, no problem, man. No problem. Pharaoh says, called it. Free Spirit says, run, kitty, run. Matthew says, I knew it. Too Tight says, cat means gato in English, believe it or not. Indeed it does. Free Spirit said, that's why I love felines. Matthew says, little Energizer Bunny right there. Alright. Sure, young lady. Thanks for waiting. Alright. Let's get out of here. I think we've been in the square too long, guys. Alright. Step on up. Any of you have the time and the courage. Our super dimension warp is the invention of the century. To use it, jump up here. And you'll get teleported here. It's the masterwork of my beautiful daughter, Luca. Alright, Luca. Chrono! Where have you been? No one wants to try to telepod. How about you? It looks like fun. I'll watch while you try it out. Oh yeah, just set me up for it, huh? Just hop into the left pod. Dude, it's 1000 AD and they got telepods? All systems on. Telepods in 1000 AD. In real life, the Vikings were still fighting the Anglo-Saxons. With swords and shields. Begin energy transfer. I don't know, man. Shouldn't we have to sign a waiver before we get on something like that? They got no waiver or nothing. Oh, wow, that was great. Oh, here goes Morrow. What a kick. I want to try it too. Huh? Hey, Chrono, how did you pick up a cutie like her? You calling me ugly, Luca? Hang on, Chrono. I'll be right there. I think Luca's calling us ugly. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, as the vision of loveliness steps aboard the machine. Don't go away. I'll be right back. You sure about this? Oh, you're sure about this? There's still time to change your mind. No way. Throw the switch. Okay, everyone, let's give her a great big hand when she reappears. Uh-oh, the music stopped. Why did the music stop? All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Uh-oh, the pendant's glowing. What's happening? My pendant, it's... Huh? Uh-oh. See? I knew it! You're supposed to sign a waiver. Just in case you get sent to another time dimension. Or time zone or whatever. Time warp. Jeez, Chris, get it together. Oh no. Alright, Maro just got sucked into some type of portal. Luca, where is she? Yeah, let's all blame Luca. Show's over, folks. Let's move along now. He's like the cop from South Park. Nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here. What's going on, Luca? Where is she? The way she disappeared, it couldn't have been the teleport. The warp field seemed to be affected by her pendant. What are we gonna do now? She's so familiar. I know I've seen her somewhere. The way she disappeared. Okay, so we read that already. Alright, let's grab the pendant. Chrono to the rescue! Chrono! You're actually gonna do it? What a fine lad. Listen, I don't know where this machine is gonna send you, but we have any other choice. Won't they both be lost? This is our only hope. That pendant seems to be the key, so hang on to it, Chrono, and brace yourself. All systems on. Begin energy transfer. Power to the full. Roger. More. Give me more power. Roger. Dude, all that power. He's just like hitting that thing with his hammer. There, we did it. And thus our adventure begins. I'll follow you after I know what went wrong. Good luck, Chrono. Alright. Now we're getting into the meat of the game. For us is what we didn't get to ride the Ferris wheel. Jimmy says, I would think so. Luca is the worst wingman ever. Hey, she's alright, she's alright. She reminds me of Boma. She's like the Boma of the game. Alright, here we go, our first actual battle. We got the blue imps. Alright, let's do it. Just jump right on them. We're just gonna go to town on them with our sword. So we got our battle gauge on the top right. Once it fills up, you're able to attack, use an item, or use a tech. So with these guys, it's pretty straightforward. You just want to go ahead and just go ahead and attack them. One sword slash and they're done. So we get 6 experience points, 3 tech points. So your tech points goes towards your next skill that you learn. And we got 36 gold for that. But anyone here getting one of those in our time at a carnival? Man, heck no. She's gone. Jimmy says, sign the time waiver. Matthew says, back to the future. He had to go rescue his girl. Go, Chrono. What's going on? Hope you're well. Matthew says, let him have it. Oh yeah, definitely, man. So we're in some sort of forest now. So it looks like we went through a time zone there. We don't know where we're at yet. Alright, we got more of these blue imps, so we'll go ahead and just take these guys out here with our sword. So we bought that iron sword. I don't know if the wood sword would have taken these guys out on one hit or not. but that iron blade or iron blade, I think it was called, right? Definitely takes them out. Oh, so we leveled up, nice, and we learned our first tech, Cyclone, which is a very important one that we'll be using in the beginning of the game. All right, we got our first tonic and a power glove. Hey, we got the Nintendo Power Glove. Let's see what that does. All right, so right here in accessories, we can lose one. Well, we'll lose one speed stat, but we'll gain 2 power stats. So we'll go ahead and put the power glove on Chrono. Power is gonna be an important stat for him. All right, right here. So we got 3 guys right here. So you want to go to tech. You want to grab your Cyclone, and you want to position it. See that? You could position it so that he can hit all 3 guys. So if you go in the middle, boom, you position it, you hit all 3 guys. So Chrono Trigger, as you can see here, is one of the very few, I think, JRPGs on the Super Nintendo where you can actually you can bypass enemies. So the enemies are on screen. It's one thing that I love about this game. It's not just like random time battles where you just warp into like a battle zone and you're just fighting enemies. You actually see the enemies on screen. You can bypass them if you want, but if you fight them, you actually fight them in the overworld where you're at. So you don't get like warped to some sort of battle screen. Chrono Trigger was so amazing that it was able to accomplish that in this game. All right, another great soundtrack here. Where are we? A Millenial Fair here? What are you talking about? It's the year 600 and the 21st King of Guardia reigns. So there you go. We are 400 years in the past. This is the year 600. We've been at war for years. When will it end? So we've gone 400 years back in time. No window shoppers. What do you want? Alright, what does this guy have? So we got Iron Blade, Dart Gun, Karate G, Bronze Helmet. We can't afford everything. Can we sell... Let's sell the Wood Sword. And let's grab... We'll grab the... Let's grab a Bronze Helmet. It's cheaper than a Karate G. Alright, so let's go ahead and equip the Bronze Helmet. Give us a nice upgrade for our armor. Did we go in here? Yeah, we went in here. Truce in. Where am I? Are you stupid? This is the Kingdom of Guardia. We're battling Magus' army. You did know that, right? No. Lovely. We need more ignorant strangers around here. This guy's grilling us. Millenial Fair? What? Are you crazy? That's nonsense. What a relief. They finally found Queen Lean wandering up in the mountains. She must be glad to be home. Magus' army destroyed Xenon Bridge, so the South Continent is inaccessible. Everyone was worried. The king freaked when the queen took off. We all thought Magus had grabbed her. Thank goodness she's safe. Are you a stranger here too? I'm Tomo, the explorer. If you're buying, I'll tell you a story. Sure, why not? Cider, please. Thanks. It's about the missing queen. She disappeared while visiting that cathedral to the west. And beg your pardon, what? They found her? Never mind. Alright, so there's a few things going on with the storyline, but I won't spoil it. Where's our... Should we rest? Dude, we have 39 out of 83 HP. Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and rest. Let's let me catch up with the chat here. Hey, Mr. J, welcome to the stream, Mr. J. How's it going, Mr. J? Hope all is well. Jimmy says, I'm doing fine, just hanging out and playing Spider-Man on the side. Hope you are also well. Oh, that's what's up, man. Playing some Spider-Man. Free Spirit said, let's go. Pharaoh says, PS1 and 64 Spider-Man. Matthew says, nice, Jimmy. The recent Spider-Man games are older titles. Jimmy says, LOL, the Nintendo Power Glove. Spider-Man on the PS4. Found it for really cheap, so I got it. Oh, nice. That's a really good game, Jimmy. Really good game. Spider-Man on the PS4 was great. Matthew says, nice, Jimmy. Played both on the PS5. Had a great time with both. Very inquisitive man indeed. Everybody's saying what's up. Pharaoh says cider. Give our boy Chrono a rest. Yeah, man. The guy's been, he went 400 years in the past, hasn't had rest yet. I'm Banta, the blacksmith. I'm forging a bell for the king to present to his beloved Queen Lini. I lost it when the queen disappeared. I just couldn't keep working on the bell, but now it's back to business as usual. Is that? Oh, so that's the bell. That's Lean's bell that was in our present time of 1000 AD. My husband wants a daughter who is as intelligent as she is beautiful. Alright, so let's go to the Guardia Forest. Alright. I think there's a few things we can find in here, right? There's something here. Oh, we found the power tab. And that is not a power tab. Alright, we got some enemies here. Let's see if we can cyclone these guys. They're pretty close to each other. When enemies are close to each other, you can cyclone both of them. So if they're scattered, you won't be able to cyclone multiple enemies. So that's another cool thing about this game. The positioning of the enemies on the screen reflects certain text that you want to use while you're fighting them. So that's very, very important. Alright, let's continue to navigate this forest to see what else we can find here. Oh man, another great soundtrack. Like, every soundtrack is so good in this game. Alright, we'll cyclone these guys as well, and then we'll just use a regular attack on the remaining guy. that Chrono is always snoozing. Yeah, man, his mom had to wake him up. Alright, 9 experience points, 3 tech points. But yeah, guys, so this game was heavily inspired by Akira Toriyama. It's so cool how, like, when I first found that out like a while back, that he did all the designs for this, I was like, oh man, you can see all of the Dragon Ball influence right off the bat. Chrono resembles Goku. There's another character in the game, I won't spoil it yet, but she's like a freaking Android 18 clone with the way she looks. Luca can pretty much be your Bulma. And she's a genius on top of that. And in the art direction, so great. Akira Toriyama did a great job. I mean, he wasn't the only designer in the game. There was other designers. Because developers, so you had what? You had Akira Toriyama, right? And then you had the guy from Final Fantasy and the guy from Dragon Quest. It was like a dream team, all working together on this game when it was made. So I mean, that pretty much explains like why it ended up being such a great game. Alright. Oh, can we cyclone all 3 of them? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Oh, what? No way, dude. Alright, we'll just have to regular slash that guy. Nice. And then you also had the guys too that did the soundtrack, right? So you had it's Yonori. Oh man, I don't wanna mess up his name. Oh man, I'm gonna butcher it. Is it Yonori Mitsuda? Yonori Mitsuda, right? I'm not sure if I'm butchering his name there. But it was him, and there was another guy, Noboru something. Wasn't there something in one of these bushes? Oh, look at this. Sealed with a mysterious energy. But yeah, it was Yonori Matsuda, and then it was another guy. It was Noboru something, I think, that did the soundtrack. Phenomenal, phenomenal soundtrack. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Dude, I just realized we haven't saved the game once. Oh my god. Yeah, let's go ahead and save this game because you don't want to die and then freaking have to restart from the beginning. Alright, let's go to Guardia's Castle. Soldier. Hawk, who goes there? Check out that hair. Where are you from, son? Are you one of Magus's troopers? They're getting on my hair. Hardly, this kid never would have made the cut. Show us your stamp collection, son. Haha, now beat it, shrimp. Stop that at once. Queen Lean. Is it lean or leany? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Show your manners. This is a friend of mine. But there's something odd about him. You refuse to obey my orders? Forgive me, my lady. Please enter, sir. Then she starts laughing. That's a dead giveaway right there. Dead giveaway with the giggle. Jimmy says, offering to try some new invention and then going 400 years back would be a nightmare. 100%. Matthew says, he's a sleepy young fellow. Ah, the tranquil trek, peaceful times. 100%, Matthew. I love the Middle Ages soundtrack. It's great. Jimmy says, I forgot how goofy these guys look. Yeah, there's a lot of funny animations in this game. So if this were to happen to one of us now, we would go to the year 1625 and that would suck. Oh yeah, that sure would, man. Sure would. Very iconic character sprites and art direction. R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. Mr. J says little mini Piccolos. Cybermen. Yeah, they do look like the Cybermen and mini Piccolos. Free Spirit, so you better save. Yes, you're correct. He also did a number of tracks on Sea of Stars. Phenomenal composer. Yeah, when he did Sea of Stars, I seen the interview of the developer from Sea of Stars. I forgot the guy's name that developed it. But he had reached out to, oh my gosh, his name, Yonori Matsuda, right? The composer for Chrono Trigger, and he was like, man, he didn't think he was actually gonna get him to agree to do a couple of tracks for Sea of Stars, and lo and behold, he actually agreed to it. And then, look how Sea of Stars turned out, amazing. The Queen seems to be waiting for you upstairs in her room. Alright, let's check out this castle. Check out the castle and see what we got. Another great soundtrack too here, man. The freaking castle theme. This game just has a banger after bangers. This dining room is for us soldiers. Feel free to grab a bite. Hungry? Sit down at the upper left corner of the table. Alright, let's see what they're gonna bring me to eat. What would you have? A refresh salad, a power stew, or a hyper kebab? I can't remember if do they all do the same thing? Let's go with the power stew. Just a sec, okay? Let's see what we got. Let's get this 600 AD power stew meal. Here you go. HP recovered. Nice. I guess I didn't have to stay at the inn. Wait, I didn't recover any MP. What if I try a different one? Let's try the refresh salad. Here you go. Alright, let's see what happens if we eat the refresh salad. Do we get MP? Oh, yep. Alright, so the stew gives you HP, the salad gives you MP. Oh, there's a treasure chest here. Got one ether. This place is a mini war zone. This is no place for kids. Wait, maybe you know. What is the ice? Wait, maybe you know. What is the ice cream stuff that Queen Lean wants so badly? That's funny. So in 600 AD, they didn't have ice cream. He calls it ice cream. Hungry, sit down at the up. Oh yeah, we read that already. Alright, we're out of here. Uh-oh, we got some troopers coming down. Night Captain, where's supper? Oh, Captain, I'm sorry. Wow, these guys are, they're not messing around. They need their meal. We're fighting a war out there. Can't you even keep us fed? What are you fussing about? You're not the only one who's fighting out there. Hey, I don't have time for this. Just feed my men, okay? These guys ain't messing around. Shut your trap. I'll decide who's going to get fed and when. So, okay, there's another reason too why I wanted to play the SNES version. Is because I know I have the Steam version and I don't like some of the changes they made to that. And I wanted to make sure I kept everything original. So I know some of the translations got changed around. There was a lot of things that got changed in the Steam version. I just wasn't a fan. So I wanted to make sure I played the OG SNES version. The Knight Captain is trying hard to fill the shoes of his predecessor, Sir Cyrus, commander of the Knights. The Knight Captain is normally very kind. The chef just rubs him the wrong way. Ah man, that ice cream, man, that's funny. Pharaoh says lean. Mr. J, the Shredder twins. Jimmy says that's one thing that the New Age gaming ruined was remembering to constantly save the game. Oh yeah, man. If you don't save the game, you're done. LOL, Jimmy, yes it would suck to go back to 1625. Free Spirit says Power Stew. Yup, we did. Matthew says certainly SOS, another 10 out of 10. Sea of Stars, another 10 out of 10 soundtrack. I saw that interview too. Great success story. Oh yeah, man, it was a great interview. Great game. I love Sea of Stars so much. I wish it would have came out. If I was streaming then, I would have definitely had streamed it. Free Spirit says stew, LOL, not strew. Pharaoh's laughing at the ice cream comment. Yeah, that's pretty funny. That captain is sitting in your spot. Too Tight says, I just had Java ice cream tonight. Oh, nice. Yes, chef. Pharaoh says, I hate the censoring and watering down of the modern ports. 100%. I can't stand it. I hate when they do that. I have no idea why. It's like, just keep it original. If you're gonna remaster the game, just keep it original. Make it look better and keep it original. Jimmy says, fun fact, frozen desserts go back as early as the 4th century BCE. Ah, dude. Nice, I didn't know that. Pharaoh says, great choice going with the SNES original. Yeah, man, I had to keep it original for sure. Matthew says, I played the Steam and iOS version. Not a fan of either in comparison to the SNES version. Alright, looks like we're all in agreement on the SNES version. Yeah, I don't know. I was playing the Steam version, I just didn't like it. Yeah, it's cool, they get the widescreen, they put it in widescreen, they reformat it like that, but all of the changes they make to the game just wasn't cool. Even like the names of some of the moves were different. So like tonic was called potion. I wasn't a fan of that. The queen awaits. Alright, here we go. The queen, married into the family 10 years ago. She still looks so youthful. In fact, she looks even younger now than on her wedding day. Ah, there you are. Please leave us. I need to talk to this individual. Certainly, Your Highness. Come nearer, sir. And she's laughing. I fooled you, didn't I, Chrono? It's me, but everyone calls me Lean. It's Morrow. I'm so relieved you're here. We barely know each other, but somehow I knew you'd come for me. Thank you, Chrono. Something's wrong. Chrono's looking around. What's happening? It feels like I'm being torn apart. Help me, Chrono. I'm scared. Please, Chrono, help me. And she's gone again. Dude, we found her for like freaking 5 seconds. Got one ether. Uh-oh. Morrow disappeared again. Has she dismissed you already? You were polite, of course. You didn't do anything funny, did you? That's good. Well, yes. Oh, we can't let this juicy tidbit out of the castle. Did you notice anything odd about the queen? Yes. Just as I thought, she claims she's not lean. There's something different about her. Don't mention this to anyone. I grow so tired of gossip around here. Well, We do have a bunch of estrogen around the castle, so the gossip's gonna be coming hard and fast and furious. No offense. Oh man. About to have ice cream with the wife in 5 minutes. Nice, Matthew. Free Spirit said, why is my reply not posting? I tried mentioning another channel and it keeps getting blocked. I'm not sure, Free Spirited. I'm not sure, to be honest. Jimmy says, can't go wrong with the original port. Retro is always cooler. Oh, man. Free Spirits, it says, this chick. This chick is playing hard to get. OMG, LMAO. Matthew says, always a wise move to play hard to get. Yeah, 100%. You got that right. That's hilarious. Alright, so she disappeared. Where did Morrow go? Oh, here's Luca. Puff, Puff, you're okay. Did you find the girl? Gone? What do you mean she's gone? It's just as I thought. I knew I recognized her. And this looks identical to the castle in our time. I'll bet they mistook that girl for her ancestor, you see. She's a member of the royal family in our time. She's Princess... Okay, is it Nadia or Nadia? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go Nadia. She's Princess Nadia. So Morrow is Princess Nadia. Morrow, that is, Princess Nadia, is a descendant of Queen Lean. Plot twist. Here's the plot twist. So you got 600, 700, 800, or 1,000? Not sure how they did the math there. Queen Lean has been kidnapped. As I recall, someone was supposed to save her, but history has been changed. Morrow looks so much like Lean that they probably called off their search when she appeared here. But if the real queen is killed... Uh-oh, it's like Back to the Future. Morrow will simply disappear. There might still be time. If we can save Lean, history as we know it should remain unchanged. Well, that's why she disappeared. Something must have happened to the queen in this era. As a result, Princess Nadia ceases to exist. Hurry, we have to find the real queen. Alright, so we have to find the real queen. They called off the search because they thought Morrow was the queen. And if the real queen gets killed, Morrow is gone. Alright, do we have anything for her? We do not. Alright, so now we got Luca in our party. Sir, I understand that you are the one who saved my dear wife, the queen, but can you tell me what happened? Lean's acting rather odd, and she seems to have lost her coral pin, which is something she guarded with her life. Forgive me, you must be tired. We can talk about this later. Please rest in the knight's quarters downstairs to the left. Alright, so... let's continue checking this castle. Let's see if we can find any treasure chest. Oh, there's a treasure chest right there. And we gotta go and find, find Morrow. Or Princess Nadia. Before she's, ceases to exist forever. Alright, we got a bronze mail. Which is nice. Let's go ahead and equip that. We'll equip that on, whoa! Dude, we went from 24 to 35 with that. Please say the Chancellor's gone crazy, but I don't believe it. The Chancellor's a decent man. Why he goes to the cathedral? Why does... Is that a typo? Why he goes to the cathedral every day? I think it's supposed to say, why does he go to the cathedral every day? There's a few typos, I think, too, in this game, if I'm not mistaken. Loving this music, man. Bum, 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 bum. She escaped? But how? She was in a secure room. Woo, I'm gonna need a lot of water today with all this reading. Oops, wait. Didn't I miss a section of the castle? We didn't go this way, hold on. Let's go this way first. And then we'll head to the cathedral. Take a snooze? Oh yeah. see. Mr. J said, damn the moderators. Who's the moderator? Free Spirit said, Nadia. Yep. Who would say Nadia? Oh, Nada? You guys are saying, Nada? I think it's Nadia, right? Who would say Nadia? Me, man. I used to say Nadia when I was little. Come here, Nadia. Yay, me is here, Nadia. Not a typo. Oh, man. She was justifying while he was a good man. I'm responsible for all typos. Oh, man. There he does it yet again. Yep, going back to snooze. OMG, Chris. Alright. You've heard of him, haven't you? Sir Cyrus? Yes, if you were here, this whole mess with the Queen would have never have happened. Zenon Bridge is our last line of defense. We must guard it with our lives. So you're the one who helped the Queen. Talk to the maid if you need a rest. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here and go to the cathedral. Dum, dum, dum. So we gotta go back through the forest. So I think we just... we had to fight a couple of these guys. So there's a few random encounters like that one right there. Not every encounter is of your choosing. So like that one right there, because a certain spot that we stepped, they pop out of the trees. I don't think you can avoid that. But for the most part, a lot of them are avoidable. So believe it or not, guys, this game, so it's my favorite game, right, of all time. Like this is my favorite game. It came out in '95, but believe it or not, when I first saw this game, around that time, like '95ish when it came out, the first time I saw it, I think my cousin had this game, and I saw him playing it, and I would always like talk smack about the game. I was like, that looks boring. What is that? Blah blah blah. But it's because I was like, well, in '95 I was 6 or 7 years old. I was like 6, 7 years old in 1995. So I didn't really play any RPGs at that point. I didn't really, you know, understand them. It wasn't until like maybe like the late 90s, up until maybe I was like 11ish, 10, 11 years old when I started playing these RPGs. My first one was probably the Final Fantasy VII on the PS1, which came out in '97. Then I went back, played Chrono Trigger, absolutely ended up loving it. So I used to give these games hate when I was super little and didn't, you know, couldn't understand the games because I was way too young at 6 or 7. But then when I started getting like around 10, 11, 12 years old, that's when I started like deep diving into the RPGs. Since I can understand them a little better. We want nothing but world peace, or a piece of the world. You might like to stick around for the organ recital. It's a real killer. Alright, something's not right with these nuns. People wouldn't know what to do with themselves in a truly peaceful world. My, what delicious, Uh-oh. Did the poll end? Weird, so my poll ended yet again. Not sure why that happens sometimes. Oh dear, it looks like you could use some food and a place to rest. Something's on the floor. Luca, what did you find? Ah, a hairpin. That's Guardia's royal crest. Uh-oh. We know Princess, the Queen was here. Alright, here we go. We gotta fight. Oh, I don't have any double text. You know what? I think these guys are weak to magic. But I didn't get into any fights with Luca, right? Did I learn her fire spell? Crap, I don't even realize if I learned her fire spell or not. Nope, I did not. We're gonna have to try to kill these guys with our regular attacks. And they just casted a slow spell on us. Oh, our gauge is gonna go so slow. I didn't even go back and like save the game, did I? Alright, we could get 3 of these guys with the Cyclone. We're gonna save our game after this. I think I forgot to save the game. Yet again. Yee, we're getting smacked up here. So if you're close to an enemy, Luca will sometimes take out the hammer like that and just hit him with the hammer instead of using her gun. Alright, let's try to get more of these guys. If you get 3 guys again with the cyclone, hopefully they're gone on this one. Yeah, they're pretty strong against physical attacks. I kind of screwed up. I should have did some battles with Luca so we could learn her magic abilities before we got into this fight. Now it's gonna be a very tedious one. She's also very slow, by the way. Like her speed-wise, like her gauge fills up really slow. Dude, those guys are still alive. That slow spell is causing havoc here. Alright, we're gonna use a regular attack. This one should be dead after this regular attack. Alright. Gone. Alright, we'll just keep on using regular attacks on this last Medusa-looking creature. Alright, let me, I gotta catch up with the chat here. I'm falling way behind. Come on. Whoop on him. Oh, we got a critical. We got a critical hit right there, even though it only took 18. And 32 experience points, 4 tech points. She levels up Flame Toss and Fire World. That's what we needed. Alright, you know what? Let's go back, save, and see if we could buy anything for Luca. Phew, that was close. Oh, bam, she just got whacked. Oh, it's the frog! Lower thine guard, and thou allowing the enemy in. Uh-oh, I gotta get the Shakespeare English going. I might not be too good with the Shakespeare English. Thou'rt here to save the queen? The lair is deep within. Will thee accompany me? Ah, a frog? It's a talking frog. I hate frogs. My guides do nothing good I trust. Very well, do as thee please, but I shall save the queen. Well, wait. You don't seem like a bad, person frog thing, I mean. Chrono, what should we do? Well, we're gonna go with the frog. I'll just have to handle it. I mean, deal with him. What's your name? Alright, we're gonna keep his name Frog for now. Frog will do. Alright, nice to meet you, Frog. Mayhap of hidden door lurks nigh. Let us search the environs. Man, I gotta get my Shakespeare English on point. Doing those accents, the Shakespeare accents are not easy. Alright, let's rest at the inn really fast. We're gonna let Chrono sleep again, and then we're gonna go to the market before we tackle that cathedral. Alright, let's see. 80s room says, between my bad spelling and my phone auto replacement, no idea what I'm saying. Mr. J says, chat is freezing up. What? WTF? Oh, you might have to just refresh the chat. That happens to me a lot too, Mr. J, sometimes. I noticed that happens a lot. I don't know why it happens. Pharaoh says, if you reload the stream, it should fix it. Batty says, Final Fantasy VI started my love for JRPGs. Chrono Trigger and FF7 reinforced it, and Sea of Stars rejuvenated it. Nice, nice, nice. Sometimes YouTube needs a refresh. At Matthew's point, yeah, Final Fantasy VI, I have to get to that game. So I bought the FF Pixel Remaster. I have to play FF6. I played it somewhat as when I was younger, but I never got to finish it. I don't even think I might have gotten halfway through the game, but I really want to finish that one. So maybe sometime on the stream I'll play that one as well. So that'll be like a semi-blind run, because I've never got to finish that game. And I know it's very highly regarded. Free Spirit said, evolution of Chris Abyss Gaming. Two Tight says, those buns belong in Castlevania 3. What the heck? Free Spirit says, what? Nuns, not buns. Oh my god. So my theory was incorrect. Sorry, Chris, I got nothing. Thanks, just did. It was going on that another live that I was on earlier. They're blowing up bombs over here. Oh, fireworks? Nice. They started yesterday around here. Nice, nice. So far by me, I've got nothing. I got no fireworks yet by me. Mr. J, they would have been added over since June started. Mr. J says funny because it's legal here. Oh yeah, that's right. Where you're at, it's illegal for fireworks. Where I'm at, unfortunately it's illegal to blow up fireworks. I had to go to that 80s room estate to buy fireworks, if you know what I mean. Take the little drive to Indiana. Free Spirit says, did you save? Ah, yeah, let's save. Let's go ahead and save the game. The queen is gone. Alright, let's head to the market. See if there's anything we could buy in here. Iron blade, dart gun, we're gonna get that. Oh my god, I did not realize that was 800 G. Karate G and bronze helmet. Let's grab a bronze helm. Yeah, let's grab a bronze helm. Wow, I used up a lot of money there. Hopefully it was worth it. Alright, dart gun, and I'm gonna give her the bandana because she needs speed. Didn't we buy a bronze helmet? Oh yeah, here we go. Alright, nice. So we got her set up. Let's go ahead and sell what we don't need. So we're gonna sell the hide cap, hide tunic, and the air gun. And then we'll buy some more tonics. We got 2 shelters. Let's buy a couple tonics. We have no revives, but I don't think we need that right now. And then let's not forget about that power tab we got. Let's organize this. And then we're going to use that power tab. Let's give it a chrono. We'll make him nice and beefy. He actually went up 2 attack points. Whoa, hold on. What happened there? He went from 15 to 17. I thought he was only supposed to go up 1 attack point. Interesting. Alright, let's save again since we did all that. And back to the cathedral we go. Pharaoh says, I've never refused to go with Frog. I wonder what happens. Good question. I don't know what happens if we refuse him neither. To be honest, I don't know if that has a certain outcome in the game. That's another. So this game, by the way, you just reminded me, Pharaoh. So the game does have 13 endings, guys. This game has 13 different endings, and there's different things you do throughout the game that can reflect those endings. I'm gonna try to go for the best ending. So let's see if we can get that. All right, we're gonna play the organ here because remember the frog said there's a hidden secret, and there it is. Boom. Alright, here we go. We are in the cathedral. Should we go left or up? Let's go this way first. Oh, we got a guy coming in from behind too. We're kind of boxed in here. We're gonna use, can we get 2 for 1 here? No, we cannot. Alright, we'll just go ahead and attack. I'm gonna have all my guys. Oh, we got a critical. Oh, look at that. Nice. No, I attacked the wrong person. I was trying to attack the same enemy. Alright. He should be dead, right? I think it's about 2 hits with the swordsman here. Frog and Chrono. 30 experience points. Nice. 3 techs. Chrono leveled up. We'll take it. What about name him Gorf, which is frog backwards? That's a nice one, Jimmy. I didn't even think about that. Gorf. You were the one that came up with the Smeef name, too. I'll just keep it Frog for now. We're gonna keep everybody's names kind of the same. Alright, we got more of these Diablos that we're gonna take out. So 40. I think these guys have 50 HP if I'm correct. Oh, Frog with the critical hit. Alright. So pretty straightforward. We'll just use our regular attacks on these guys for now. I do remember these guys are not weak to magic, so I'm not gonna bother using Lucas fire attacks on them. We'll conserve for MP for now. Matthew says, "What's up, 80s? How are you?" Also says, "Your FF6 runs will be similar to Pharaoh's X3 one." We'll have your back, brother. Oh man, appreciate that, man. Yeah, that'll be cool, man, to go into a game semi-blind like that. Especially an RPG highly as regarded as Final Fantasy VI. 80s Room says, "In my area, if you don't like fireworks, you could be arrested." Oh man, that's good to know. Too Tight says, "Somewhere in America, this is the last Tuesday a guy will have all 10 of his fingers." Free Spirited says, "Where are you from, 80s?" I think he mentioned earlier he was in Indiana, which is where we go to buy fireworks, where I go to buy fireworks sometimes. Mr. J says, "LBVS. The cops are like, you can either light those bottle rockets or go to jail. You're being detained until you make up your mind." In Indiana. Jimmy says, "Challenger run, get all 13 endings." Woo, that'll be quite the run. Pharaoh says, "Chris, have you obtained all endings before?" No, I think I've only done like maybe 3 of the endings if I recall. Man, I don't even know. I know I did the one where Chrono, I don't want to spoil it. I'll say I'll do about 3. I was gonna almost drop a huge spoiler, but I think I've done about 3, with the best ending being one of them, and that's all I'll say. Matthew says, "A similar OST in this dungeon to the Sea of Stars Hunter House theme. Both have Mitsuda's fingerprints on them." Oh, 100%. I can definitely see the resemblance there. 80s Room says, "Look, when I was 15, I bought 3 stage spinners. My brother threw one off the balcony. I set all the grass between the building on fire. He ran out and put it out with a shirt. Nobody said anything." Yeah, over here they'll confiscate it all. All right, so let's check out this cathedral. Make sure we don't miss anything. Let's go through all of the doors here. 1 maiden suit, 1 tonic, and 1 ether. Nice. Oh, we equip her with the maiden suit. Luca's getting beefy here. Found the secret Naga bromide. Oh, what does that do again? I forgot. What does the bromide do? Does that do anything? I don't remember. Hey, everyone, humans. They're after the bromide. Yeah, what does the bromide do? I can't remember. Get them. If I remember correctly, these guys are weak against fire. So we're gonna wait. Boom. So you wait for Luca and Chrono to get their gauge filled up, and then we're gonna use... Oh, we can't hit all 3 of them? Oh, that stinks. Alright, whatever. And here we go, our first double tech of the game. Our Fire Cyclone. Yeah, see? See how the fire attack took 100 and something HP, and a regular sword attack just takes... yeah, like that, 18 and 38. Thank God we got a critical hit there. But yeah, they're weak to fire. They're definitely weak to fire, so we'll want to keep using that. Got 1 steel saber. Oh, is that for Chrono? Yes, it is. I'll take that. Thank you very much. What's this? So that was supposed to be a trap, but they had like the opening right next to it. You found 1 power tab. Alright, so I'm gonna give that power tab to Frog, because he's another one that uses power. Alright, so quick little rundown. Chrono's like our power guy. He's gonna have real strong attack. Luca's gonna be our magic user, and Frog is kind of like a crossbreed. So he's gonna be our... He's good with power, so he's good with attack, and he's also good casting spells. And he heals, so he's got a lot going for him. Let's give him the power tab. You're humans. They're hiding the queen in the back. Please rescue her. Inside this building, there's a room dedicated to Magus. Heard something about a treasure there. Alright. Alright, so we did this side. Let's go the other way. See what we got over here. Okay, I think those snakes are weak against fire too, right? So we're gonna attack this guy. We're gonna use... Oh wait, did Frog learn the technique? Did I just skip past that? So we're gonna use her flame toss on the snakes. So if you got the enemies lined up, you can hit them in a straight line with the flame toss, which is nice. Dude, hold on. We gotta go back to Frog. He learned the tech and I didn't even announce it. Okay. Okay. So Frog learned Slurp. Alright guys, so Slurp heals your allies. So if you use Slurp on somebody, so we're gonna Slurp Chrono really fast and boom, 40 we healed them by 46 points. Let's go ahead and Slurp Luca and Slurp Frog. Dude, oh man, I totally forgot about that. Okay, so Slurp heals your characters. What a freaking name for them to pick in this game. You slurp your allies to heal them. Oh, that one never gets old, man. Alright, let's see what's going on in this room. Alright, catch up with the chat here. Let's see, where was I? Jimmy says, have you ever played an RPG for PS1 called Wild Arms? I've seen it, but I've never played it, Jimmy, but I've seen it. It does look good. Hey, you played that one, Jimmy? Are you a fan of Wild Arms? Pharaoh says, it's a very minor side quest item. Oh, okay. Let's see. I gotta see if I can remember that as we play. Let's see if the muscle memory kicks in. Tutai says, those guys look like the Sledgehammer brothers. Call Mario. Fun tip. You can change the menu position in the battle by pressing the Y button. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can do that. I think while you're battling as well. Pharaoh. Free Spirit said, Frog is like the ultimate battle mage. Oh, yeah. That's exactly what he is. Definitely, 100%. He's definitely like a battle mage for sure. Get slurped. Oh, wow. Yeah, I know, yeah. The slurp thing, man. That one will never get old. Alright, Jimmy says, I have played Wild Arms and still have a physical copy of it. Nice, nice, nice. Do you recommend it? What's your take on it? You like it a lot? I've heard real good things about Wild Arms. Alright, let's get back with it. Bert, hey, what's with the disguise? No need for them here. Oh, so they think we're posing as humans? It's almost my shift. I hate pretending to be human. It's so repulsive. Bert, one of the ones we ate recently were so bad. And those two soldiers we caught look rather plump and juicy. Dude, these guys are eating people. Alright, so there's nothing to do in here. These guys go around cosplaying as humans. It's hilarious. Found 100G and 1 ether. Nothing in the bucket. Nope. Are you here to save Queen Lean? Oh, what a relief. Oh, there she is right here. There was no need for you to come rescue me. The Master Yakura is very kind. I decided to stay here. Now why don't you make yourselves at home too? How nice of you to come. I'm sure Yakura will be just as pleased. Why not rest in here until he's available? Yeah, something's not right with these guys. Don't be in such a hurry. Enjoy yourselves first. Yep, they're all cosplaying as people, man. Alright, let's take them out. We'll attack him with Chrono and Frog. Then we're gonna get Flame Toss here. We'll use Flame Toss on that guy. We'll keep attacking the same snake with Frog and Chrono. And then we'll use Flame Toss on the middle snake. And then we should be good. Luca's battle gauge still takes a long time. Alright, we'll just wait for Luca. and use her flame toss. The cool thing is that flame toss only uses 1 MP, so that's pretty neat. Alright, we got a lot of stuff there. Chrono leveled up again, which is nice. Alright, looks like we got through all these doors. Let's go up the middle now. Let's go through the main hall. Okay, we can take these guys out with regular attacks. Oh, look at 1 hit now from Chrono, because he has the, I forgot, he's got the Steel Saber. So 1 attack from Chrono does the job. Oh, we learned Slurp Cut and we learned X Strike. X Strike is a really good double tech for Frog and Chrono. So that's gonna come in handy. I'm shopping on Temu while watching, don't judge me. Oh man, Temu, AliExpress. Jimmy says, how do you recommend it if the story is great and has a lot of interesting bosses? Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm always down for a good story and good bosses. How's the soundtrack in Wild Arms, Jimmy? Pharaoh says, super judged at 80s. I just like watching these games. They're definitely not something I'm good at. That's very fair take. Jimmy says, my judging Aurora has gotten bigger. No, Ferno, you be nice. Stop it, Jimmy. What's good about RPG games is you can take the time to learn and eventually get better at them. Oh yeah, 100%. It took me a while to get used to these when I was younger, that's for sure. It's a learning curve, but once you start getting the hang of it, it's great. Pharaoh says, there is a secret in the monster break room? Oh, did I miss something? Really? In this one? Did I miss something here? Oh, I don't think so, right? I don't think I missed anything here. In the monster break room. Talk to them? It's almost my ship. I hate pretending to be repulsive. Didn't I talk to all of them though? The ones we ate recently weren't so bad, and those 2 soldiers we caught look plump and juicy. We read that. Yakra's so smart. His plan to capture... Oh, I don't think I talked to this guy. Yakra's so smart. His plan to capture the Chancellor and take his place worked perfectly. Now the Queen's captive and the castle's in an uproar. This is rich. Oh, he just told me the whole plan. I'll look in on Magus' statue before my shift. So is that a hint? That's a hint, right? Okay. Because the other guy left, so I guess that triggers something? Oh, wait, yep. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Good call, Pharaoh. I completely forgot about that. Oh, dear's Magus, your flashing eyes, like stars, and flowing hair, like waves atop the sea. These guys are singing. No sad sunny day, nor any frightful bright place can get us down. As long as you're near, there's nothing to fear. Magus, oh Magus, our hero, Magus. There he is, the one and only Magus himself. Alright, we got a speed belt and defender. Man, I would have missed this, man. Woo, good call, Pharaoh. Alright, we got a speed belt. We're 100% giving that to Luca. And, oh my god, what was the other thing I got? What did I grab? Crap, I already forgot what was the second item I grabbed. Oh, defender. We got a defender, right? Vigor up 2. So their stamina and your defense go up 2. I don't think I'm gonna use that right now. Alright, so we read that. Is there anything here? Oh, I think that's it, right? I think that might be it. Inferno Maple may be watching. Don't set bad examples. Matthew says, my wife is constantly shopping on Temu. Thus, I'm definitely judging you. 80s. Remember self-control. Yeah, Temu and AliExpress go a little hard in my house as well. Get all that cheap China stuff, man. Jimmy says, Pharaoh the Secret Master. Too Tight says, you have to sing those words, Abyss. I tried my best. You're always coming in with the hidden knowledge. 80s Room says, LOL, I'm addicted to Temu. It took my wife 3 hours to open all her Christmas gifts and only cost $9. Mr. Jade's clapping for Pharaoh. Everybody's saying thank you to Pharaoh. Jimmy says, not to be that guy, but be careful with Temu. It's been linked back to a Chinese site called Pinduoduo. It's taken down for malware and stealing info. Either way, you're all adults and can do what you want. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it, man. Those Chinese sites, you gotta be very, very careful with Temu and AliExpress. Alright, so we got the secret items. Let's carry on the cathedral. Man, we got a nice critical. Look at that, a double critical right there. A double critical, man. That's great. Alright, Luca levels up. Frog levels up. Let's take out these snake guys. Alright, we'll use the flame toss on the snake. Actually, let's go with fire whirl. We're gonna use fire whirl on the snakes since they're close to each other. Because I don't think I can hit them both with flame toss. Alright. Boom, just like that. Let's try slurp cut. Let's try slurp cut and see if we kills these Diablos with one hit. Oh, yes it does. Yes it does. I love the battle animations as well in this game. I love how like every technique has a different battle animation. It's great. What a great like freaking looking game this was for the Super Nintendo, man. They did an amazing job. Like this game still holds to the test of time, man. It holds up to the test of time just phenomenally. You know what I just thought about, guys? This game came out in 1995. You know what that means? This is the 30-year anniversary of Chrono Trigger. This year is the 30th anniversary of Chrono Trigger. That is crazy, man. That is nuts. I just thought about that right now. Oh, finally a save point. Alright, so you can go ahead and save. So at these save points, you can also use shelters, which I'm going to do right now. And when you use a shelter, you recover all your HP and MP. Free Spirit said, hey, don't judge Temu. I love Temu, Shine, and AliExpress. Pharaoh for the secret sauce. I played a lot of FF4, FF6, and Chrono Trigger back in the day. Too Tight says, we're all adults, speak for yourself. I haven't had any real big issues, but since tariff, they only let you shop USA retailers to beat import charges. You ever play Chrono Cross? Free Spirit says, at Pharaoh, you ever play Chrono Cross? Yeah, Square had a big celebration. I think I missed that one. Jimmy says, fair enough. I have played Chrono Cross, says Pharaoh. I've never heard of this game, so I saw Ferno play it. Oh, really? 80s Room. So you've never heard of, you've never seen Chrono Trigger until you saw Pharaoh play it? Wow, nice, nice. Glad you could see the game once again, man. How did you like it when you first saw it, 80s Room? Alright, so we got some bats. We got our first encounter with the bats. The bats have high agility, so you will miss a lot. Sometimes you'll miss when you attack the bats. Their agility is super high. Alright, pretty simple there. Let's keep on navigating this cathedral here. Can you fight these guys? I was gonna say, it wasn't letting me fight them for a minute there. Alright, we're gonna cyclone these two dudes. Can we get all three? Nah. Wait, what? It won't even let me cyclone these two guys. Oh, that's nonsense. Alright, we'll kill him. Let's go with the bat. We can flame toss both of these dudes. Nicely done, Luca. Chrono for the win. Alright, 26 experience points. Chrono levels up. What level are we already? We are level 6. Alright, we just opened up a pit to the left. I think we'll get to that room soon. Let's go ahead and fight these guys here. Let's get some experience points. I might not fight everybody, but we'll see. I might skip around some. Alright, can we cyclone? Wait, do we want to cyclone that guy? I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it to cyclone. Can we cyclone the two bats? No, we can't. Let's just go ahead and attack the bat. Well, that didn't work. We could flame toss these two guys, so that'll work. And then we'll use frog on the bat. Now we're talking. Damn. I forgot he just like pimp smacks you like that, man. That's harsh, dude. That dude like knocked him across the whole screen. Luca with the win for the critical. I am getting hungry. I'm getting hungry, guys. All this talking and narrating is making me hungry. And we're only like an hour and a half into the stream. Alright, we got a tonic and a heal. No entry. Oh, we just made more bats appear by hitting that switch. Let's see if we can cyclone these dudes. Yeah, we could get all 4 of them. Just what the doctor ordered right there. Oh wait, we missed one of them. Yeah, see, that's that high agility right there. I didn't think you can actually miss with Cyclone. Oh, Frog whiffed on his sword attack. There goes Luca for the win. Matthew said this game is frequently in the greatest 50 games of all time. Usually near the top as well. So far ahead of this time. Yeah, man, 100%. I don't know if anything will ever top this from my #1 spot. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. The most recent game to hit my top 5, I don't even know, to be honest, like what my top 5 is. I gotta go back and look. But the most like modern game, like recent game to crack my top 5, if I would put it in there, would be Elden Ring. Because I loved Elden Ring a ton. Jimmy says, I've been slowly getting back into Legends of Dragoon and trying to learn best teams and character build. Oh, nice. Matthew says, on list of the greatest 50 games of all time. Jimmy says, this game is also usually very expensive for a physical copy, making it harder to collect. Yeah, this game is, I think, just a loose copy of this game, and it goes for like almost $300. It is very, very hard to obtain a copy of this game at a reasonable price. But this game it's a collector's item for sure, man. But yeah, you're looking at about $300, anywhere from $250 to $300 for just a loose cartridge of this game. All right, we're gonna go ahead and use flame toss. 80s Room said, yeah, he's where I first saw it. Watching him play it looks cool. If I tried to play it, probably hate it because I'm not good at games. Mostly play old games. No, that's fair. Fair take for sure. Mr. J says, Seiko? Seiko? I'm not sure what that means. Jimmy says, have you ever played Tapper? Have you ever played Tapper at that 80s Room? Mr. J says, I know. Wait, what? IYKY? I'm so confused. I don't know what that means. Matthew says, "Oh, I can't believe it's been 30 years since this game is released." Yeah, man, it's crazy to think about it, right? For the 30th, they did an OST live stream of remixes that lasted for 50 something hours. No way, did I miss that? Did I really miss that? When was this, Pharaoh? When did that happen? 80s Room says, "Jimmy, I do have Tapper on my multicade. It's kind of hard." Jimmy says, "I knew you'd be more into arcades." Nice. 80s Room says, "Jimmy, I have a full arcade size with Pandora box and has 1,500 games on it." Oh, nice. You got like one of those modded ones. Awesome, man. I tune in for that, Pharaoh. So cool. If you know, you know. Sorry, my bad. I think that's honestly one of the first times I've seen that. Oh my god, I feel dumb. Mr. J says, "Wow, Christopher, so glad you're sitting down." Oh man. First, it was that weekend with the blood moon several months ago. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go visit that. Look at the stream for that. Sounds interesting, man. Alright, we got 5 guys here. Let's see if we can Fire World, those 3 dudes up top. And let's see, Fire World, yeah. Nope, I cannot Fire World all of them. That stinks. So you know what we'll do? We'll flame toss 2 of them. And then we'll attack the guy on the bottom for a 1-hitter quitter. And then we'll attack the guy on the bottom right. Let's see if we can get a... Oh, dang. Dude, you can't hit a girl like that. Yeah, we got the critical. Nice. And we'll just wait for Luca. Or Chrono can go ahead and... You know what? We'll just attack him. Why not? I think Frog will take him out right here. Sweet. Oh, we got the nice level up. Iron Sword. Ooh, we just picked up an NES game for Frog. Did any of you guys ever play Iron Sword, by the way? Those games were hard. I had Iron Sword. What was that? Wizard and Warriors 2, right? Iron Sword. That was part 2 for the NES. I never beat that game, by the way. I had it as a kid for the NES, and I never beat it. All right, so we equip Frog with the Iron Sword, and we'll play this organ because they seem to open up secrets. Jimmy says, "Damn, dude, that's awesome. I think those modded arcades are sweet." Yeah, that's great. Yeah, those are cool to have. Late April. Oh, okay. 80s Room says, "Chris, I have a full-size arcade in my garage with 7 arcades in it currently. I've built several of them myself." That's freaking awesome, 80s Room. I have to go check that out. Do you have those posted on your channel? I have to go on your channel and look at all that stuff, man. That sounds cool. I really love the old arcade machines, man, and the arcade machines, that's great. I only have 2 arcade 1-ups in my basement. I got like the Street Fighter and the Mortal Kombat. But no, that sounds cool, man. Nice little arcade setup in the garage. Nice. Matthew, we may have chatted during that stream. That'd be crazy. Jamie says, "It's cool that people are able to put on them now." Oh, to put on them now. I've some with not only arcade games, but also consoles like GameCube, Nintendo, and Dreamcast. Yeah, I've seen some of those. Those are pretty cool. 80s Room says, "Jimmy, yeah, they are fun. I've turned my entire garage into a man cave." That's freaking awesome. Girl says, "Too bad they deleted the stream right after." Oh, did they really? I didn't know that. There's gotta be something online, right? Oh, Chrono with the critical. Luca with the flame toss. Let's get it. It's too bad. Oh, I read that. Iron Sword sounds familiar. Yeah, it's an NES game that I had on the NES. It's an old NES game. It was Wizard and Warriors 2. Matthew says, "I was thinking the same thing, Phil. We were destined to meet." That's pretty cool that you guys met up like that. Pretty cool, man. Destiny is all. Alright, let's do Fire War on these dudes. I have them on my other channel. I'm redoing it, then I'm gonna post on this channel. Nice. Alright, let's try to get through this cathedral. We'll use fire on these guys as well. We'll take them out with another fire attack. Man, every time those guys smack somebody like that, man, that's nuts. Alright, the henchmen are out of there. I think we're getting towards the end of the cathedral, so let's go ahead and use another shelter. And then we're also gonna save the game. Oh, here we go. Prepare yourself, Queen Lean. You, how did you get in here? Frog! Oh, so this is the real Queen Lean. Majesty, stand back and allow us the honor. Be careful. Wahaha, it's useless to fight. No one will leave here alive. Stupid frog, it's time you jumped off this mortal coil. True form change. These freaking guys, man, cosplaying as humans. Alright, our first boss fight, here we go. I think I gotta use the X-Strike on this dude. I think this fight is all about Frog and Chrono. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead, use our X-Strike. 173 damage, yep. Okay, so this guy, every time you attack him, he's gonna counter-attack. So Luca does very little damage on this dude, so we're not gonna use her at all for attacking. I'm gonna use her strictly for healing if we need it. Because even fire is not powerful against this guy. Oh, he's gearing up for a needle attack. Yep, so we're just gonna go ahead, we're gonna spam the crap out of our X-Strike. We're just gonna keep spamming X-Strike here. Alright, needle spin, Yakura's needle attack. Oh, right on Chrono. Sorry, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna heal up Chrono, he just got hit with that. Just gonna use Luca just for that purpose right there. It shouldn't take too many X-Strikes to get through this guy, so we should get through him fairly quickly. Alright, yeah, his counterattack doesn't do too much damage, which is pretty good. Right, that did a little bit of damage. Actually, let's have Luca heal herself. We can also use Frog to heal, but we're gonna keep using him for the X-Strike. Alright, we can get another counterattack here. He should be almost dead. He should be almost dead. Maybe one or two more X-Strikes I think will do the job. Oh, he's getting ready for another needle attack. Is that it? Yep. Dang, I called it. Nice. Alright, first boss down. First boss down. 50 experience points, 5 tech points, 600 gold. Chrono levels up. Chrono learns Slash. Luca learns Hypno Wave. Oh, I forgot what that does. What does Hypno Wave do? Oh, the victory theme. You came to rescue me. Thank you, Frog. The king awaits. Let us return to the castle. I thank thee, Chrono and Luca. Yes, thank you so much. Please join us. Alright. Oh, look at that. I forgot. Yeah, the freaking Chancellor. How the hell did he fit in the chest? Phew, thank you. That monster stuffed me in there. Oh, your highness, as you can see, I'm undamaged. Undamaged. Dude, you're stuffed in a freaking treasure chest. One mid-ether. Alright, let's check what that Hypno Wave is. So Hypno Wave puts enemies to sleep. Nice. Jimmy says, remember to save. Good, you read my mind. Yep, I had to save. Here we go, says Free Spirited. Let's go. 80s Room says, this flood we just had has slowed my progress in a man cave. Oh yeah, I remember you mentioning about the flood, 80s Room. Hope that's all getting squared away, man. Free Spirit said, oh yeah, 80s, were you able to get the basement all cleaned up? Pharaoh says, frog doesn't heal, he slurps. Oh yeah, we should have slurped the Yakra, right? I remember you saying something about that. Hope the cleanup has been going well for you. Thank you for the GGs, Matthew. Thank you for the GGs, Pharaoh. Heck yeah, victory. Yes, sir. Free in my garage, it's dry, but I have to get things put away and maybe buy a new refrigerator. Thank you for the GGs, Free Spirited. Matthew says, blast off, level up, show them who's boss. Yes, sir. Oh man, glad it's all dry now. Yep. Alright, so we got first boss out the way. Let's return to the castle. King Guardia. You had me worried, Lean. That no-good Yakra, impersonating me and kidnapping the queen. We must create a criminal justice system in its kingdom to do away with such fiends. Oh, there's the music. If you guys want to know something funny, the Frogs theme, the theme that's playing right now is my, that's been my morning alarm. That's my phone alarm to wake me up in the morning. Oh, my wife hates it, drives her nuts. Oh my god. I failed to protect Queen Lean. I have disgraced Steve. Frog. Frog is disgraced. Alright, we read that already. Thank you, Chrono, but who was that girl we found in the canyon? Oh yeah, that's right, we gotta go find Morrow. Lean, your timing was perfect. Who knows what would have happened had you not saved me? By the way, where is the girl who was mistaken for me? Oh yeah, I forgot all about Princess Nadia. Chrono, where did Princess Nadia disappear? She may still be there. Alright, let's go find her. Let's go find her. Bump, 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 no, 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 bump, 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 and here she is. 80s Room says free. I wanna paint the main part. Maybe August and get more done. This month is our anniversary, so it's on hold. Oh, that's cool. Happy anniversary, 80s Room. Free Spirit said, ah, okay, I gotcha. Jamie says, I'm just imagining Chrono as a Super Saiyan. Yeah, he's like, he's kind of like Goku with the God mode, right? In Dragon Ball Super when he gets the red-haired God mode. That's kind of what he looks like. LOL, me too, Jimmy. That's an awesome alarm. Dude, the best alarm. The best alarm. That's awesome, Chris. Can't beat that alarm, bro. Yeah, man, it wakes you right up. You want to grab your sword and shield and armor. 80s Room says, plus we have rabbits and quail. It's baby season, so that's taking up time. Slow going. FF4 Victory Fanfare used to be my text message tone, but my ex used to hate it with a passion. Oh, man. Princess Nadia. Chrono. It was awful. I can't recall it all. It was somewhere cold, dark, and lonely. Is that what it's like to die? Ooh, that's rough. Welcome back, Princess Nadia. You risked your life to help me too. Princess Nadia? Uh-oh. Yeah, we found out. Your secret's over. I guess you guys figured it out, huh? Sorry, Chrono. I didn't mean to deceive you. I'm Princess Nadia. My father's King Guardia the 33rd. I really enjoyed being with you at the fair, but if you hadn't known my identity, Chrono, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair, right? Should we be mean? Let's be mean. You know, I always put wrong here. I mean, wait, you wouldn't have shown me around the fair. No, I always put, yeah, I always put wrong, so let's put right. See? I like Morrow better. I like Morrow better than Princess anyway. The real queen's safe, right? Let's go home, Chrono. Thanks, Chris. 9 years plus 2 in sin. Oh, nice, man. That's beautiful, man. Congratulations to you guys, for sure. Free Spirit said, my alarm is the Zelda 2 Castle soundtrack. Oh, nice. Matthew says, why? I'm not sure what the why was in reference to. 80's Room says, free the baby bunnies are so cute. Matthew says, why did she hate it, Pharaoh? Oh, I see what he's saying. Free Spirit said, LOL, meanie. It's an awesome jingle, haha. Yeah, that's funny, man. Alright, let's get out of the castle. Oh, the greatest theme, my alarm plays again. What was the fault of mine, which endangered the queen? I shall depart for good. Morrow. Eek! All the girls are being mean to the frog, man. Indeed, your resemblance to the queen is uncanny. Chrono, you have potential to be a good swordsman. Potential? What? Did you not see me take out Yakra, man? We were doing X-Strike combos. What do you mean potential? Froggy, you weren't such a bad guy either. Alright, let's get out of here. Bump, 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 bump. Alright, let's make our way through the forest. Do we have anything for Morrow? Bronze bow. We have a karate G. We gotta get her some stuff. We gotta get her some stuff ASAP. Let's make our way out of here. Alright, so where do we go next? I think we gotta leave the Middle Ages now, right? If I'm not mistaken, I believe we gotta go back. Go back to our time, 1000 AD. So let's see if we can find our way back. Alright, go navigate through the forest. Let's actually save the game here. Let's not forget to save the game. And let's hit up the market really fast. What do we got for Morrow? Iron blade, dart gun, blah blah blah. We could give her a bronze helmet. Dude, I should have equipped frog, disequipped frog. I forgot about that. I could have unequipped frog, right? Oh well, it's all good. Dude, we got 5000 G. Get her that bronze helmet. We'll give her the bronze. Give her the defender too. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, we're just gonna bypass those guys. Those guys you were not able to bypass. We'll just use regular attacks on them. Where was I in the chat? Jimmy says, my alarm used to be a loud alarm sound, and then I had to change it because it started making me mad when I heard it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of like those, dude, how many hits does it take this guy? I thought... Oh, there he goes. Yeah, those like annoyingly loud alarms that are like burn, 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 burn. I can't do it. I cannot do those in the morning. Oh, Morrow learned Aurora, and we learned the dual tech Aurora. So she also has strong magic abilities, and Aurora is a nice healing. She has a really good, very good healing techs as well. So Morrow's actually a really good character. I like to use Morrow a lot. Pearl says, which she was kind of right about it. It was 30 seconds long. LMAO, Jimmy, I think all alarms make people mad in the morning. Jimmy says, either way, waking up already mad wasn't fun. Free, all mine are outside. Only have Kiddo's K-Cat in the house. Mr. J says, I feel so lame. My alarm is birds singing, chirping. Jimmy says I learned so after sounds and not sudden noise. I learned softer sounds and not sudden noise is a lot better at getting you up in a nice mood. You know what? That's actually very, very true, Jimmy. 100% very true. So I think Mr. J is onto something there with the birds singing and chirping. Mr. J says at Jimmy Facts 100. Yeah, I agree with that also. Free Spirit said Mr. J, sweet ASS alarm, waking up like a Snow White. Oh my god. Dude, Free Spirit is taking shots. Pharaoh says, you are right on the money about lighter alarms. Mr. J says, yup. Nowadays, though, I have a cat getting me up and bright and early. Miss Free Spirit said, I keep my cats out of my room for that reason. Pharaoh says, Maple Inferno is my new alarm. It's either begging for food or barfing. Oh yeah, the cats will get you in the morning. Alright, how do we get home? Your Highness, Princess, we... Please, call me Morrow. Well then. Oh, well then, Morrow, observe. Wow! Luca, you're amazing! Ain't it the truth? I mean... Enough with the false modesty. You have a real gift. I would trade my royal ancestry for your genius in a heartbeat. Well, if you say so. Anyway, I call this thing a gate. It's a kind of portal that takes you to the same location in a different era. Gates are very unstable, so I use the principle behind my telepod device. To create a gate key, now we can use them as we please. But why did this gate suddenly appear? Either the telepod had something to do with it, or something else made it. This is getting pretty weird. Let's at least head back to our time. Alright, coming, Chrono? Heck yeah, man. I'm not gonna stay behind. Well, something's with that pendant. There's a reason why that pendant affected the portal. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, we're back at the fair. Phew, we're back. Chrono, Luca, why don't you come here with me to the castle? I'd like you to come over for dinner. Sorry for putting you through all that, Morrow. Are you joking? That's the most fun I've had in months. And I have new friends, too. Chrono, be a gentleman and take her home. I've got some work to do. See you soon, Luca. Will you escort me home, Chrono? Alright, let's take Morrow home to her castle. Or Princess Nadia, that is. Oh, let's talk to Melchior, the swordsmith. Okay, so we could buy the load sword now. 4,000 gold. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. You know I love my attack. I'm all about my swords. Alright, we'll sell these items that we don't need. Oh wait, don't sell the I almost sold the load sword. I live on a continent to the east. Come see me sometime. By the way, oh, this guy's older, right? Could you talk that young lady into selling her pendant? Nah. Alright, let's see, let's equip that load sword. It's not that much more powerful than the steel saber. I don't know, I might have just threw away 4,000 gold, but it is what it is. Elaine's down at the pier again. That Fritz, where could he be? Oh, hello, what can I do for you? What does this guy have? Iron bow. Alright, let's get the iron bow for Morrow. They're all equipped pretty good. We got 16 tonics. We got 5 revives. Let's get a couple heals. Let's get some more shelters. I am like going crazy with the spending. Holy crap, I spend money like the wife. Alright, let's see here. What did we get? We got an iron bow, right? Let's go see what Luca's doing in her home. Two-legged walking humanoid robots are virtually impossible to create. Chrono, hurry up and escort the princess to the castle. Are there any treasure chests in here? I don't think so, right? Let's double check. See if we got anything here. Luca and Taban only care about their silly toys. The mom just sits all lonely in the room up there. Like, contemplating her life up there. Alright, let's take Morrow home. Oh look, the cathedral's gone in this time. See that? It's overrun by the forest. Free Spirit said, where the heck is Frog? Oh, Frog left, man. He felt bad. He felt he was unworthy. Jimmy said swimming. Pharaoh says, when Morrow asked me to take her home, I took her back to my Chrono's house. Oh, man. Bigger sword means bigger wounds. That's right. You're spending money like my wife on a daily basis. Yeah, 100%, dude. Oh, man, I'm saying. You go. That's the typical wife move, right? Go to the store for one thing, come back with the whole grocery store. Or the whole store, period. You know what they say about big swords? Oh, no. Yeah, bigger enemies. Matthew says, LOL, that was very forward of you, Pharaoh. Bigger wounds. He wasted no time, Matthew. To meet my mom. That's funny. Alright, so this is our first time in the 1000 AD forest. Is there anything here? We got a power tab. Got some enemies down there, but we'll leave them be. I don't want to be like super overpowered, so I'm gonna skip some fights. I like having like fun fights, so I don't want to get like super overpowered throughout the playthrough. So I'll skip a couple of fights. Wait, was there something in one of these bushes? No. All right, we couldn't skip that one. Let's cyclone these guys. Oh, I forgot we don't have Luca no more, right? Yeah, she's gone. Let's see what that iron bow has. Well, she'll go smack him with the bow, I guess. It's made out of iron, right? Might as well. You know what? Let's go ahead and take these guys out. Maybe we'll get some tech points. Alright, I cannot use oh my god, I just wasted my cyclone. Oh dude, I got 0 MP. Did we save? I think I forgot to save when I got to 1000 AD. Oh my gosh, I always keep forgetting to save. 3 tech points, I'll take it. Oh man. Alright, 1 second guys. 1 second here. Just gotta answer this really fast. Alright. Alright. Alright, where was I in the chat? Matthew says he definitely didn't. I believe you, Pharaoh. You are the paragon of integrity, my friend. After this, I might watch a speed run of Chrono Trigger. I'm interested to see how it goes. Oh, I've never actually looked at a speed run of Chrono Trigger, to be honest. I wonder what's like the fastest time anybody's done on this game. Like without glitches and stuff. Princess Nadia. Look at how different the guards are dressed 400 years later in 1000 AD. They look like they got space X suits on. I heard you were abducted. We had soldiers searching for you. Scoundrel, you're the one, huh? Kidnapping Princess Nadia. No, Chronos. Admit it, you confused her and tried to take over the throne. Terrorist. Stop it. Uh-oh. They think I tried to kidnap her? Stop this at once! What are you doing? But Princess Nadia said to... Idiots, detain him. Uh-oh. Alright, we're on trial. We are on trial. These guys think I tried to kidnap her, man. Alright, so this is where a lot of your actions earlier in the game, especially at the fair, particularly at the fair, come in play. I'm the Chancellor, the Prosecutor. I'm the Lawyer, the Peer. Members of the courts, we now bring forth the defendant, Chrono, who is charged with abducting Princess Nadia. What shall we do with him? Fire, perhaps? Hang him upside down for a few years? Wow. Or shall we employ the guillotine? Dude, that is rough, man. They want to set me on fire or put me in the guillotine? You, the jury, shall decide his fate. Now, let us begin. These guys have no proof. Chrono, you are hereby ordered to tell the truth. Chrono is charged with premeditated abduction of royalty. The question is, did he kidnap Princess Nadia? The answer? No, he did not. In fact, no abduction took place. The two met completely by accident. In fact, the princess asked Chrono if she could join him. Is this true? Who actually started this whole mess? I did. I should have put Morrow. Just as I suspected, the defendant deliberately tried to get near the princess. Uh-oh, here we go. Like they're showing incidents of the past. The princess then innocently followed you to Luca's little sideshow. Whereupon you both disappeared. If that wasn't criminal abduction, I don't know what is. And I have facts that throw the defendant's character into question. Oh, what is this? 1 second, guys. Oh, thank you. Nope. Look, guys, I just got delivery service courtesy of the wife. I got a chocolate cake. I got milk. And a water bottle, which I sorely need first. Oh, my mouth is dry. Coming in clutch with the delivery service. Alright, back to the game. Objection! This can't have any relevance whatsoever to the case. Care to respond, Chancellor? Chrono's character is at the very core of this case. We have nothing to hide. We have a witness, a little girl, who will vouch for the character of the defendant. This nice man, he brought me Kitty. Thank you for being so kind. Oh, that's right, we saved her cat, right? How about that? Doesn't this young man deserve a medal? Ooh, looks like they're buying it. Have you ever stolen anything? No, I've never been a thief. Do not feign ignorance. We have a witness. Him. Oh, this guy. Him. He ate my lunch right off the table. That's hilarious, dude. Oh my god, this guy came. Like, we ate his lunch. Let the record show that he stole from a poor, helpless man. This issue here is motive. Was there any motive for this fine citizen to kidnap Princess Nadia? No. I accidentally skipped that. Skipped the last part of that. What about ransom? Chrono, her fortune did tempt you, did it not? Yes, it did. So you admit it. Nothing more, Your Honor. The prosecution rests. Members of the jury? Oh, this is the judge talking. Members of the jury, if he is guilty, stand to the left. If innocent, stand to the right. Uh-oh. Are we guilty or not guilty, guys? Oh, we got a not guilty. Guilty. Uh-oh. We're 1 for 1. We're 1 for 1. Not guilty. Guilty. Oh, it's 2 and 2. Are we gonna be guilty or not guilty, guys? Guilty. Oh no. It's not looking good. It's not looking good, man. Guilty. Oh, yeah, we're screwed. Guillotine it is. Another guilty. Dude, these guys hate me. Order in the court. A verdict has been reached. The verdict is guilty. The sentence? Solitary confinement, pending execution in 3 days. Take him away. That's crazy. Now, just wait a darn minute. Princess. That's enough, my dear. But father... All I asked was for you to behave like a princess. Even royalty must obey rules. Leave the rest up to the chancellor and forget about the events in town. We're leaving. Dude, that's nuts, dude. They're just gonna take me and guillotine me for that? Chrono! Ooh, I'm falling way behind on the chat here. Oh, I fell way behind on the chat. Holy smokes. Let me catch up here. Let's see. Jimmy says, yeah, I hear you. I'll do the same for certain games. However, sometimes it's fun to know all the tricks. Too Tight says, Pierre, the lawyer looks like a like a gato, like a cat. I told my wife for our anniversary I'm gonna mix it up and go in the totally opposite direction. Just ignore her all day. Mr. J says, yup, at Too Tight. Pharaoh says, the wife is the MVP of the stream. Holy cow. That better be a healthy cake. No, it's not. Where's mine? Let's go, W wife. Healthy vegan cake? Oh, actually, yeah. Oh, no. This is vegan cake. I forgot about that. She makes a good vegan cake, actually. She makes a really good vegan cake. Where's mine? Oh, I read that. Great job, wifey. Matthew says, that's incredible. MVP and a keeper right there, brother. Free spirit. GG for the wifey. First says, oh boy, he's gonna hang. Yep. Mr. J says, man, I have peanut butter pie that I'm trying not to eat until tomorrow morning with my coffee. Oh, nice. That sounds good, though. To be honest, I would be mad if some rando ate my sandwiches. My wife fell asleep on my chest, and I can't reach my Switch too. Uh-oh. That's not good, Matthew. Mr. J, the struggle of not eating late at night. Free Spirit says, off with his head. Jimmy says, push her off. She'll understand. It's from Mario. A moment of silence for Matthew. Jimmy is stout about that, but I didn't say it. Matthew says, right, I'm in a predicament. Grab the plushiest pillow and quick 1-2 switcheroo. I have no filter, free spirited. Matthew says, I'm strategic like it's FF5. Pharaoh says, oh man, I haven't seen the guilty verdict in 30 years. Oh, do you always go for the not guilty? That's funny. I usually get the not guilty sometimes too when I was younger, but that's good. I decided to be a dirty boy this time. This terrorist has tried to overthrow our kingdom. He has been found guilty, and you must now carry out his sentence. So this is the monster who kidnapped the princess. The execution is 3 days away. Do not let him out of your sight. Yes, sir! Guards. Take the prisoner away. Dang, they just knocked me out. They knocked me out cold right there, man. Alright, we're in our cell now. Now we gotta find a way to escape. Alright, the trial. What's this? HP and MP recover. That's nice. They left us a little recovery drink in there. Alright, new chapter, the trial. Pipe down. Pipe down. Knock it off. Oh, I'll show him. Open it up. Pretty funny too right here. Dang, this guy knocked me with a sword. That's what you get for misbehaving. It's funny, he just stands there. Dude, these guys didn't even disarm us. That's crazy, right? So they lock you up, but you get to keep all your weapons. First mistake, take weapons away from your prisoner. Or first rule, that is. Alright, we can't go into this gate, right? No, so we gotta find another way. That's awesome to see the guilty verdict again after all these years. Yeah, man. And it's fun playing the game after all these years, to be honest. Matthew says she rolled over finally. Switches to has been secured. You have to wait for her to roll over, man. That's hilarious. I bet since there's no witness, Ferno is double fishing those healthy cookies. Hopefully they don't taste like sand this time, right, Pharaoh? He had the sand cookies last time. Mama said knock you out. Alright, let's open the gate. Let's knock this guy out. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, if you go behind this guy, you can knock him out like that. And then you don't have to fight him. Ooh, look at all these goodies. We got an ether, a mid tonic, another mid. So a mid tonic increases your HP by 200. Or it heals you 200 HP. And we got another ether. So it's a lot stronger than the regular tonic. Oh, who's this big dude? So you're the escaped Khan. Omnichrome. Alright, let's take this guy out. This fight's pretty straightforward. You just gotta wait for your battle gauge and you just use regular attacks. I don't think this guy can actually hit you. I've never been hit by this guy. I don't know if it's possible for him to hit you, but every time I've played Chrono Trigger, like in the past, I remember this guy never hits you. They don't pay me enough for this. Dude, I love the freaking, some of the dialogue in this game. It's so funny. Man, I'm gonna give me a little swig of, oh man. A little swig of milk there. Milk at night. That might not be a good idea, but whatever. Oh, dude, look, you go right through these guys. We'll go ahead and go through them. Like I said, I don't want to be overpowered, so I'm not gonna fight everybody. Alright, so this guy just got awakened by like some sort of spirit thing there. These guys are called Descendants. Oh, Descendant. Or a Descendant, I think. Descendant? I'm not sure how to properly pronounce that, if I'm pronouncing that right. I think it's Descendant. Alright, can't go that way. Being locked in a castle dungeon would have brutal because most of the time it meant death. Oh yeah. Mainly because they forgot about you. Yeah, man. Those I wouldn't want to be in the the Middle Ages or the Medieval Ages, man, and being locked up in dungeons and cellars and stuff like that. Not fun, man, not fun. One grain of sand has me on edge now when eating. The prisoner's escaping. Alright, let's take these guys out. Oh, baby. Mr. J says, yep, they would just leave you to die there. Jimmy says, I'll drink milk at night with you. Does milk cancel out vegan cake? Most likely, man, most likely. Mr. J says, depends what vegan level he's trying to be on. Not on any type of vegan level, that's for sure. I love my meat, man. Give me my steak any day. But the vegan cake tastes great. It tastes really good. Alright, so these guys are pretty straightforward. You just take them out. One attack kills the guards. Guards are not that powerful, so you can get rid of them pretty easily there. Do we want to go? Which way do we want to go? If we time this right, I timed it wrong. But if you time it right, you can knock that guy out. I'm not sure if I want to go in that gate first or if I want to go up first. Let's go in here. Let's see what's in here. Oh no, actually there's a guy. Dude, there's a guy with the guillotine. Got one mid tonic. Save him? Yes. I think something happens later in the game for saving this guy. You're a lifesaver. I'm Fritz. My dad runs a store in Truth's Village. Stop by if you're in the area. Okay. Which way is this way? Oh, this just takes me to a treasure chest. Bronze mail. I think we have that equipped already, don't we? Yeah, we do. Skeletons come to life. Oh, with the critical hit, we'll take it. Matthew says, is your wife vegan, Chris? Oh no, no. Definitely far away from it. We actually had pork chops yesterday, and we had chicken today, and we'll eat steak on a given day. Yeah, we're not vegan. We just like making eating a vegan cake because it just tastes good. Like the vegan style cake tastes really good, but definitely not vegan. The first thing I eat in the morning is my go-to is eggs. I always have my eggs and sauteed vegetables in the morning. Oh man, speaking of food, man, I don't even want to talk about food right now because I didn't even eat dinner today. I totally skipped on dinner, and I should. I just said I ate, right? I did not eat. Actually, I did not eat dinner. The wife made, actually, I made dinner today. What am I saying? I made some fettuccine chicken Alfredo today. Mr. Jason, nope, she's far away from it. A's Room says, you can go way out there and make tofu cake. Oh, I've never had that before. Is that good, 80s Room? Farrell says, Mr. Abyss got me hungry. I'm pitting some cherries now. Yeah, man, I'm getting hungry myself. Alright, let's check all these cellars, man, and see if we can get all these treasure chests. We got a shelter there. And what does this guy got? Oh, no, that guy turned into a freaking skeleton, man. That's not good. That was a dead guy right there. Oh man, where did we come from? We came from this way, right? Yeah. We came from that way. Can we go through the middle? And what's in here? Nothing, nope. Alright, we could go this way. Wait, go back. Yeah, we can actually go descend this wall. So we can scale down this castle wall here. And this will take us into the other cellars that we couldn't get in earlier. So we'll nab that shelter there. Oh, wait. There's a hole in the floor. And boom. 2 more treasure chests that we couldn't get. 1500 G. And a load sword, but we already bought a load sword. So now we could just sell this one for money. Alright, let's scale back up. And we should be getting out of here pretty soon. So we'll make our way to this way. Dude, it's so like eerie in this dungeon. Prisoners escaping! Alright, one attack on both of these guys. Go ahead and attack. It's so weird when you have Chrono alone in the party, the battles get kind of like, you just gotta wait for the battle gauge and do like 1 attack at a time. But we'll get our party back soon. Alright, here we go. Oh, help! Oh, uh-oh. Oh, Luca to the rescue! Chrono, I've come to save you! Gee, it looks like you didn't need my help after all. Let's blow this joint. Alright, what does this paper say? Top secret document has been left behind the floor. Care to read it? To the prison supervisor. Dragon tank owner's manual. The tank head repairs the body damage. It contains a shield that prevents damage by lightning and fire. Unless the head can be defeated, the tank is unbeatable. Alright, so the head, right? Let me read that again. Yeah. The head repairs the body. Blah, blah, blah. Alright. So that's pretty much hinting us for this next fight. I'm not gonna waste a shelter. I'm just gonna use a tonic here. And let's get out of here. Jimmy says some healthy options go hard though. Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, 100%. I've been craving Thai food. I love eggs with everything. It's free spirited. Whoa, why did you skip dinner? It's because I didn't have time. I was trying to get the stream done on time, but I'll eat. Jimmy says I'm a big back at heart. I never skip a meal. 80s room says I can see Ferno in a hot, dark room in boxers with cookie crumbs in his lap and cherry-stained face. Oh, snap. I can make a really good Thai green curry. That sounds good. Free Spirit said that sounds delicious. 80s has that hidden camera in my house. Oh, man. Pharaoh like the movie Disturbia. I think that's what it was called. Do you need to save it? Yeah, we just saved Free Spirited. We just saved. Alright. Boss battle number 2. Boss battle number 2. What was that? Alright, here we go. Battle tank. Second boss fight. Let's do it. Forward dragon tank. Crush those rebels. Alright, so we're gonna use... Okay, we don't want to use Cyclone because it hits all 3. We're gonna slash... Wait, slashing hits all 3 too? Shit, how do we do this again? Alright, okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and do it. Energy is being stored in the wheels. Okay, we want to take the wheels out, right? Head repairs damage. Do we want to take out the head first? I'm gonna keep using Cyclone here because it hits all 3. The head's gonna keep repairing the damage. Oh, Wow, he repairs a lot. Oh, wait. If I attack the head, it's gonna counterattack, right? Okay, so I gotta just attack the wheels. Let's go with the wheels first. Yeah, yep, that's it. The head is gonna keep on counterattacking with repairing. So we're not gonna hit the head. I can't use any of Chrono's techs because it hits all three. Man, he even counterattacks with his body though, too. We're gonna start using Luca for healing. So let's go ahead and heal Chrono. Let's get rid of those wheels. Alright, the wheel's gone. Now let's attack the body. I think we want to attack the... Oh! Hold on. Hold on. Do we go for the head now? No. See, the head's going to keep repairing. So we're going to have to take it. Yeah. We're going to keep getting counterattacked here. Yikes, that hurts. Chrono is getting hit hard here. I should have used the mid tonic. Yeah, he's gonna get hit hard every time. Holy crap, dude. Alright, let's go ahead and use a mid tonic. And then we're gonna hit the body. We're gonna get counterattacked again. Man, I feel like I should be attacking the head here. But the head keeps counterattacking by repairing the body. Alright, 53 damage. That is not good. You know what? The head keeps repairing. Let's go after the head. Let's go after the head. We're gonna go after the head here. That's the move. Yeah, I was doing it all wrong, man. Ah! I was doing it all wrong. I thought the head was counterattacking by repairing the body, and it actually wasn't. So we're gonna go ahead and use a tonic here. I knew something was wrong. I'm like, there's no way I'm supposed to be taking all this damage by getting counterattacked. Attack the head again. Oh, with the critical hit. Let's go. Look at that damage. Man, he repaired himself again. 46. What else we got? Can we get him right here? Nice. Now we can go ahead and just wail on the body. So can the fire damage work now? The head's destroyed, right? It doesn't even do much, to be honest. Let's use slash. I don't even think that was powerful. I think just using a regular attack would be good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and use a tonic on Chrono, and we'll just attack with Chrono. Yeah, his regular attack does more damage than slash. This guy should be almost done. Use another tonic. And can we get a critical hit? Nope, no critical. We'll save her. Just keep attacking with Chrono. I think I'm gonna use a tonic on Luca now. Oh, we got him. Alright, that's it. Yeah, stick that sword in him. That's a nice animation for a Super Nintendo game right there. They got the dragon tank. Fix it quickly. Oh yeah. Well, don't fool yourselves into thinking you've gotten away with this. Well, we'll stay standing on top of them, our victory stands, while we read the chat. Free Spirit said, but no, I meant Disturbia. That movie was creepy as AF. Mr. J says, okay. Ote. Jimmy says, I need to watch The Thing again. Oh, The Thing? I haven't seen that one in a while. It's a good movie. It's my favorite sci-fi horror movie along with Alien. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Disturbia, neither. I gotta see that. Oh, Jimmy, so your favorite sci-fi movie along with Alien is The Thing, huh? Yeah, The Thing's a good movie. Good choice. Free Spirit says, does anyone remember the movie The Stuff? I do not. Jimmy says, GG's victory once again. Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you, GG's Pharaoh. Mr. J says, good choice. Prometheus is mine. Prometheus is great. What a great movie. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh. Got one shelter. They're escaping. We have no choice but to break through. Luca busts her gun out. We gotta get out of here. Run, Chrono. Get out the castle. Princess Nadia. Oh, look at it. She got in her dress and everything. This is my friend. Show him your respect. But... Can't you take orders? Of course. Hold it right there. Do as King Guardian the 33rd says. Father! Silence, Princess Nadia. The throne comes before your personal wishes. What? Just because I have a title doesn't mean I'm not a person. You pick up strange ideas venturing outside. I didn't pick up anything. It's called common sense. Princess Nadia. I despise you. I'm leaving. Princess Nadia. Come on, Chrono. Don't just stand there after them. Princess Nadia. There they are. Lose them. Or get them. Did I say lose them? There's no escape. Silence. Alright, let's get out of here. We gotta run. Can't let the soldiers get us. Looks like a dead end. A gate? Come on. But we have no idea where they'll take us. Who cares? This place stinks anyway. That's hilarious. Princess Nadia! This is completely irrational. Hurry, Chrono! We're just gonna go into a random portal. We don't even know where it's gonna take us. They disappeared. And here we go. Where are we going, guys? Where are we going this time? Eek. Youch. There's no way the Chancellor can reach us here. But where are we? The civilization here seems so advanced. Like we're in another world. A strange crest is engraved here. It's sealed by some kind of power. Oh, look at this world. We're in a whole new era. Trandom. Got any cash? You call this money? Oh well, I have some good stuff. These people are they look like they're like cave people kind of. Auto gun. I will grab that. Iron suits and iron helmet. So let's grab 3 iron... Well, actually let's grab 3 iron helmets. And then... let's give her the auto gun. Give everybody the iron helmet. And then let's sell. Let's sell the steel saber, the bronze bow, bronze mail, bronze helmet, load sword, dart gun. And then we should be able to buy some suits, right? Suits for everybody. And then we'll give, yep, iron suit. And everybody is happy. So I got her with the defender. I could give her the ribbon. I'll keep her with the defender. You'll find some food at Ares Dome to the northeast, but only if you get past Lab 16. The beasts there don't react to weapons like guns and swords. If you're looking for food, you lose. Will you rust? Well, will you rest in the Enertron? HP, MP restored. But you're still hungry. So those things restore your HP and MP. And this is an Enertron. You'll get a full night's sleep in a few seconds, but it still leaves you hungry. Dude, I need one of those. Can we get one of those in real life? A strange crest is engraved here. It's sealed by some kind of power. Kingdom. What are you talking about? Yeah, so we're in a whole different era, guys. A whole different era. Let's see. Free Spirit said Disturbia is good. Alien is iconic. Jimmy Big D said Prometheus was also good. The Stuff is a super old movie. It's a horror. It's horror and hilarious. Oh, so it's like a comedy horror? Jimmy says I have to check that one out. Mr. J says Sheely Weird kind of ruined Disturbia for me, to be honest. Free Spirit said LOL, why Mr. J? His face. Mr. J says, I gotta check out the Stuff though. We're going to Disneyland? Man, I love this game. I agree with you 100%, Pharaoh. Free Spirit says 2025. Free Spirit says Pharaoh eating those cherries and watching, I bet. 30 years is still one of the best of all time. Yep. 100%. And chatting with a co-worker. Free Spirit said it's a great game, but mine has to be Chrono Cross. Final Fantasy Legend of Dragoon for me. Pharaoh says the work never ends. The first Final Fantasy? Free Spirit says I hear you, Pharaoh. I still have to work on some designs and create more content. The Enertron just described Chris. Dude, I was thinking that too when I went in there. I was like, oh, I feel restored, but I'm freaking hungry. Alright, Banger Dome. That's where we came from, right? Yeah. Alright, Lab 16. Look at it. Everything's in ruins. It's like an apocalyptic world. Alright, watch the rats. Grab this treasure chest. We got a Berserker. So the Berserker does... Berserker. Auto attack, hit, and defense. Okay, so it auto attacks, but the hit and defense goes up. I'm not gonna use that. I don't think. You want to watch out with those rats. They'll steal your items if you let them touch you. Okay, so let's see, how do we do this? I don't know if any of these guys are weak against magic. I'm gonna use a fire on somebody and see what happens. And nope, that guy's definitely not weak against magic. I think we just have to use physical attacks on these guys. Yeah, physical attacks it is. Dude, that guy's like sucking your brains out. That's crazy. Oh, he steals your MP. I also like that when you get a different weapon, you see how, I don't know if you saw that there, but when Luca shot her gun, it had a different look to it. So some of the weapons, you'll see a difference in the animation when the character actually attacks. That's pretty marvelous, man, for a Super Nintendo game. Alright, let's go ahead and use a Cyclone. I think we could use a Cyclone on those guys. They look like they're pretty close together. What? You can't get 3 of them? What if they move a little bit? There we go. Now I think I can get all 3, right? Oh, I wasn't on Cyclone. I was on Slash. Oh, dude, what the heck? They should all be dead, right? Yep. You see how Luca's attack right there? It was like very big. It looked a lot different than the dart gun that she had. Oh, I got some pretty good experience here. Chrono leveled up. Nice. Can we go up here? I can't go up there. And another load sword. That's like the 3rd load sword we've come across. Alright, we're gonna go ahead, use our attack on the, which one is the octopod and which one's the meat eater? I'm assuming the bird looking thing is the meat eater. And the other ones are the octopods. I like to attack the same guy, so that way you can get rid of an enemy quicker. As opposed to attacking like a bunch of different enemies. Just go all after the same guy. That'll be one less enemy to deal with. 43 experience points. Yeah, so something definitely happened here. You can see we're like in some apocalyptic ruins. Alright. We got a load bowl. Let's get that for Marley or Morrow. I did it. I said Marley. I'm gonna say Marley a couple times by accident. It's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. Alright, I think we can get a Cyclone on here. Nope. I cannot get Cyclone. I can get a double slash attack. Let's go for the double slash. Be stealing my MP, man. Oh, I mean HP. Oh wait, he didn't steal it that time. I could get 3 hits with the flame toss. Oh, the meat eaters. Okay, so you want to get rid of those bird guys, the meat eaters, because they actually heal. No, I attacked the wrong guy. They heal. I did not know that. So get rid of the healers. First and foremost. Alright, we got a critical off Morrow. I mean, with Luca right there. And with Morrow, actually. And now we could pull the double attack, right? Yep. 121 apiece. Oh, that didn't kill him? What? I thought for sure they were done on that one. They should be done now, right? Yeah. Man, guys, I usually always have to limit myself to a certain time for my streams because I have early work in the morning. I do not want to stop playing this game. It's already 11:30 my time. This is kind of like around the time I start ending streams. Oh, look, we get all 5 of them. What? Oh, dude. They just rigged me right there. I had all 5 of them right there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start ending the stream soon, man. I feel like I didn't even get that far. Play a little bit more. We'll play a little bit more. For sure on Thursday, we're gonna go for a while because I don't work Friday. So I don't have to get up early on Friday. So Thursday, we're definitely gonna go for a while, man. Alright, okay, so we got a new enemy here. This guy, I think you can only hit him with certain text. So like if you use slash, you can hit him. If you hit this guy with a regular attack, it won't hit him. So like I'll show you right here, just as an example. See how that says missed? You have to use a text on this guy. If you don't use your text, you can't hit that guy. 42 experience points, 3 texts. Tomorrow's levels up. Oh, let me catch up here. Free Spirit said all of them Pharaoh. I love the series. Oh, final. Pharaoh said even FF8 and the Famicom FF2. Keep going. Sleep can wait. Oh, Matthew says ha. Right, Pharaoh. What time do you have to work tomorrow, Chris? So the thing is, I start at 9, but I have to get up early because we have to get the kids situated with like the babysitter and everything like that since we work. But I'll go for a little bit longer. And when school was in session, though, luckily it's summer vacation. But when school was in session, I was up. I had to be up by like 6 in the morning. So I'll go a little bit longer. Matthew says, agreed. Free Spirited. Final Fantasy is an absolutely remarkable series. Pearl says, yep, magic-based damage only on the slimes. Tomorrow, though, I have to be up like around. I have to probably be up like around 7ish. So I still got some time in me. I do have a crazy day at work tomorrow, though. Tomorrow's gonna be nuts, so I definitely want to get some sleep in because I gotta be very, very prepared for tomorrow. Free Spirit says, no, I played up to Final Fantasy 7. I still have to finish it. What? You haven't finished Final Fantasy 7, Free Spirited? What? You gotta play them. You gotta finish that one. Matthew says, I played all FF titles with the exception of 11. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Alright, so I've played I haven't played, I haven't played a few of them, right? I have to finish like all the Super Nintendo ones, to be honest. I've played like some of 2 and some of 4. Oh no, well 2 is 4, so I've played some of 4 and some of 6. Never played 3 and 5. Finished 7. Did 8. I did 9. I freaking love 9. Believe it or not, Final Fantasy X is probably my favorite. That is my favorite in the series. I know most people go with Final Fantasy VII as their favorite in the series and Final Fantasy VI. I loved 10. I really, really, really loved 10. Alright, this guy is a freaking tank, dude. This guy has a lot of health. But just keep on and throwing attacks at him. But Final Fantasy IX was another, man. Oh my god. There was a lot of rumors saying that Final Fantasy IX was gonna get a remake. I don't know if that's ever gonna come to fruition or if that's actually a thing. A lot of strong rumors though, saying that was gonna happen. And I would love to see like a Final Fantasy IX remake. If they did a remake of Final Fantasy IX though, I really hope they don't go like the action battle style. I hope they keep it turn-based. I really, really, really hope they keep it turn-based. I want that turn-based sweet turn-based action, man. Yeah, I've never Final Fantasy 11. So I never played 11 and 13. And I've never done the Final Fantasy online, like 14 online. I've never played those either. 15 was kinda, it was okay. And 16, I really liked 16. Even though it was a little bit different, you know, it's got like the action battle style. But man, I loved 16. I thought 16 was great. Yes, the Super NES are, and The Super NES are a must finish? Oh yeah. Pharaoh says he finished 4, 6, 7, 10, and 12. Oh, okay. Oh, so you haven't done anything after 12 then, huh, Pharaoh? Matthew says 5 was an incredible job system. That's where a lot of Bravely Default and Octopath derives its job systems from. Interesting, I did not know that. Bravely Default is another RPG I have to get on board with. I have not played any of those. I really want to play the ones on the Switch. I gotta play those games. I really do. Eris Dome. Alright, so we're in a new dome here. Who are you? You there. Where are you from? We came from the laboratories to the west. What? Hey, we've got people who crossed the ruins. Say again? You're joking. So there are people who can beat up those freaky mutants. My husband went down to get food from the storage area below. I haven't seen him since. Did you really come from the dome to the west? Yes. I see. Not that I really care. Dude, that's freaking mean, man. Man, I gotta get some hydration, man. Gotta get that sweet hydration. My throat's getting all dry from all the reading. Pharaoh, I don't know how you do it, Pharaoh. Man, you go like 7 hours, 8 hours? I give it to you, Pharaoh. That's tough. There's an old man living in a dome near the Death Peak. Talk about crackpots. You can reach the continent to the south through the sewer access, but stay off of Death Peak. The door with the crest. Dynamite won't budge it. Alright, what does she have? Have any money? You sure this is money? Well, I have to lighten my inventory anyway. If everything's apocalyptic, I don't think they even need money. And we don't need anything from that girl. There's nothing to buy there. Let's go ahead and save the game. Let's go in the Enertron. Let's see. Pharaoh says the others were partial plays. Free Spirit said I did a lot of partial plays too. I need to finish them. 80s Room says I'm waiting for a Pong remake. I don't know if we're ever gonna get that one. That'll be cool. Matthew says I believe we'll get the FF9 remake, but it'll be true to the source material and it won't be a trilogy like FF7. Yeah, that'll be nice if they do it like that. Matthew says I love 16. Agreed. 16 is great. I see you also have Clive there as your YouTube pick. Yeah, Clive was a very, very cool protagonist. I was really on board with Clive. I knew you'd like it with the kaiju fights, like Godzilla fights. Oh yeah, man, 100%, dude. Dude, the way they start you off in that game, right at the beginning, going into like a straight kaiju fight like that, dude. And then the music, Final Fantasy 16 was great. Pharaoh says I don't trust modern Square with remakes and ports. Hey, I feel you on that one. I know exactly where you're coming from with that one, Pharaoh. Pharaoh says 80s there's a Pong remake on the Game Boy Color. Free Spirit, yeah, I've never touched the online ones either, but they look good. Those were peak boss fights in gaming. Yeah, they were, man. 100%. Those boss fights were insane. They were epic, man. Super epic. Are you going down below? Of course. But no one's ever returned from there. Gotta try, right? It's nice to see such spirited young people for a change. Careful now, and come back alive. Oh yeah, we are spirited, alright. This console controls the passageway. We need a password to get through. I think I remember the passcode. Let's see if I remember it. Oh, maybe it doesn't work unless you trigger a sequence. Wow, this is scary, man. We're like on these freaking steel beams up here. Uh-oh. Boss fight? Here we go, boss fight number 3. Executing program. Chrono, what's going on? Morrow, let's go. Alright, here we go. Oh yeah, okay. So this guy, you wanna attack the bits first. The bits are these side pieces. If you attack him in the center without destroying the bits, he'll counterattack you. I do remember that. Man, my muscle memory is kicking in, man. I'm starting to remember certain things about this game. Alright, so we'll just keep on attacking here. I don't know if using magic is... I don't think magic works against these guys because they're machines. Ooh, that amplifier attack is pretty beefy. Alright, there we go. Alright, now we can take this guy. Now we can start attacking the actual guardian himself. So we'll just wail on this guy right now. So just keep wailing on him. That's pretty much all you gotta do here. Alright, he's starting the countdown. See, 5, 4. When he gets to 0, we don't want him to get to 0 because that won't be good. So let's see if we can kill him before he gets all the way down to the countdown. He's at 3. He's at 2. I wonder if I should give Chrono a tonic here, man. 1, 0. Oh, you know what? I'm not gonna attack. I'm gonna let him do his, Oh, wait a minute. Oh, is that it? Oh, dude, I thought when he gets to 0, he does, like, some crazy, like, attack on you. Oh, he just revives the bit. Oh, okay, never mind. I was, like, waiting for the attack. Oops, I attacked the wrong bit. Hold on. Alright, 1 bit down. Oh, this guy's simple then. Yeah, so just kill the bit and then just go after the main body. Yep. Both bits down, go after the main body. That whole time I was waiting for like a huge attack. I could probably read the chat while I do this now. Let's see, where was I at? Oh, 80's Room said, really? I'm gonna look into it. Alright, breakdown. We got the breakdown. That guy was pretty simple. As long as you know the right strategy, it's pretty simple. 300 experience points. Yes, sir. Chrono levels up, Luca levels up, and Morrow. Let's see. Matthew says, I'm 40 hours into Bravely Default Remaster, playing through on Switch 2. I'm nearly to the true best ending. Oh, nice. How you liking it so far, Matthew? How you liking Bravely Default? Pharaoh says, it's called Pong, the next level. Pharaoh, you need to play FF7 Rebirth. Much better than Remake. Oh, is it really, Matthew? I gotta finish Rebirth. That's another one I haven't finished. I haven't finished Rebirth. I got like 10 hours into Rebirth, but I have not finished it. I kind of stopped because I was like, I know it's gonna end in a cliffhanger, so I started playing other games, and then I was thinking about just going to Rebirth once the last part of the FF7 remake is gonna get released, but I know that's gonna be a while. But I was enjoying my time at Rebirth. Pharaoh says, I have golden vocal cords. I am very jaded after remake. Matthew says, still too much of a departure from the OG FF7, but I feel it was deserving of the universal critical acclaim. 93 plus scores across the board. Yeah, I liked Final Fantasy VII Remake. I thought it was great. I really liked it a lot. I agree to the point where I wish they would stick with like the turn-based style, but I'm not mad at the action style that they gave it. I actually like the action style quite a bit. In FF7 Remake, I'm talking about. It was really good. Ferno, I'll see if I can find it. My arcade can and basically play all platforms. Matthew says, very relatable protagonist and in my top 3 FF Pro tags. Oh yeah, 100%. The intro was insane, and 16th has a top 3 FF OST in my opinion, especially the boss fight OSTs and character themes. Man, yeah, the OST in Final Fantasy 16 is probably, man, it's one of the best I've heard in a while. Oh man, I wouldn't even know like what game would predate that. But FF16 was great. The soundtrack was phenomenal. Maro says, ew, that reeks. Everything's completely rotten. The refrigeration must have failed. Chrono, look. Passed away long ago, I suppose. He's holding something. What do you suppose this is? It looks like some kind of seed. A seed? Do you suppose it could grow in a place like this? One mid-ether. So they found a seed. Maybe they can grow a seed and start life up once again. Wait, wasn't I supposed to Oh, there you go. Yeah. The following is written on a soiled sheet of paper. The rat is more than just a statue. It knows the secret of the dome. Catch it. Alright, we gotta catch a rat. There it is. Shh, it might run away. Dash with B, catch him with A. Alright, let's see if we can catch this. I remember before I used to have a lot of hard times with this freaking rat. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, we got him. Nice. Squeak! I give up! I'll tell you everything, Squeak. Press and hold the L and R buttons and press the A button to access the secret passage. Don't make any mistakes or you'll be sorry. Okay, so hold L and R and press A. Wait, it's not working. Uh-oh. Let's go ahead and save this really fast before we go and venture more. It said L and R and press A, right? Let me check my controls here. Maybe my controls are a bit wonky. Let's see here. That's my controls. My controls were all wonked up, man. I was like, what the hell? It's not working. Let's see. Free Spirit said that would be insane if we remember the code. If 16 comes to Switch 2, I'll try it and play it for you, Matthew. Yeah, I think it might. I think it might end up going to Switch 2. Did you save? Let's get it. Yeah, I finally saved. Matthew says, I believe it, Pharaoh. I was of the same opinion, but Rebirth won me over, and I grew to appreciate it as FF7 spin-off rather than a faithful recreation / remake. Sounds good, Pharaoh. The story is top tier and filled with emotion. FF16 and Sea of Stars were my favorite games of 2023. Yeah, man. Definitely my 2 favorite RPGs of that year. Mid-ether. This happened to me, Chris? Oh, yeah. Did you have L1R mapped to L2 and R2 on 8-bit? Yeah, that's exactly what it was. You hit it right on the nail, Pharaoh. I had them mapped to the wrong buttons. Alright, kill these guys. Nah, let's go. Let's try to get some progress here. Wow, this is a lot of experience here that we can get, but I'm gonna skip on some of it. Like I said, I don't want to be super overpowered. I'll fight some of these guys on the way back. Luca. Oh, so this is the info center. Good, the computers are operational. If we run a search on time warps, we might find our gate. Here, got it. East of Aristone. Alright, so this is supposed to be like some sort of info center. That would be Protodoom, I believe. Leave it to Luca. I'm beginning to think you can find anything with this device. Say, what does this button do? Leave it to Morrow. Morrow over here hitting random buttons. 1999 AD. Visual record of the Day of Lavos. I keep forgetting to do the voice. Gotta go, guys. Have a good night. Hey, see you later, Mr. J. Thanks for checking out the stream, man. Have a good one, Mr. J. Have a good night, sir. 1999, Day of Lavos. That doesn't look good. Yeah, looks like the whole world's getting destroyed there. Whoa, what was that? Or what is that? Lavos? Is that what's destroying our world? We must truly be in the future. No, no way, I refuse to believe it. This can't be the way the world ends. Chrono. There's only one thing we can do. We must change history. Just like Chrono did when he saved me. Okay, Luca? Okay, Chrono? These are some nice people. Or some nice kids, man. They're from the year 1000 AD and they're gonna try to save the world. Even though it's gonna end a thousand years later. I guess so. It was a stroke of luck that we were sent here through that gate. Chrono, let's go. Alrighty. Chrono, Luca, together we can do this. Let's take a second and some more research on Lavos. Activities back in our time period. Next stop, Protodome. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, so now we know. There's the main focal point of the story, guys. Lavos. Lavos in the year 1999 AD will destroy the world and civilization. Hence why here in the future everything is very apocalyptic. So in this era, Lavos has already destroyed the, has pretty much destroyed civilization. Alright, let's see if we can get a few XP points here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we can't go through that chest just yet. I mean that door just yet. Free Spirited says, hey Dom. Oh, I didn't even miss that. I missed Dom. Hey Dom, awesome. Welcome to the stream, man. Hi bro, hope you're doing well. Yeah, hope you're doing good yourself, man. Welcome to the stream, Dom. Awesome. Free Spirited says, when do you get Frog back? Oh, you get him back soon. You'll get him back sooner or later. Girl says same exact freaking thing. Same exact freaking thing, except I spent half an hour trying to figure out what happened. Yeah, man. For a minute there, I was confused. All right, Mr. J's putting up the deuces. All right, let's do it. Alright, let's get out of here. I know I skipped out on some experience points there, but that's fine. Let's try to get some here. The names of these enemies are just called bug. That's funny. Was the 1999 AD end of the world scenario prompted by the Y2K panic in the real world? I wonder. Oh, I remember that. I remember everybody thought like when the countdown happened for New Year's and it was gonna be the year 2000. Everybody thought like the computers were all gonna shut off and all the lights were gonna go out. That's funny, man. The whole Y2K thing, that was something. Then it happened again, right, in 2012. Everybody thought the world, there was a lot of people that thought the world was gonna end like December 21st of 2012. Never happened. You know what's crazy about that one? The December, I had read some stories or some articles that there were actual like, I guess you would say like cult members, like people that are part of cults that actually like drank some freaking liquid and committed suicide for the December 21st, 2012 thing because they thought the world was really gonna end. Dude, that's some nutty stuff. Note to selves, kids, don't join a cult. Jimmy says, yeah, the old Doomsday, the old Doomsday countdown. Yep, the Y2K was the old Doomsday countdown. You're not lying. Matthew says, yes, the 1999 countdown. That was insane. Bros, I remember I was playing FF7 with my girlfriend during the Y2K New Year's Eve. Nice. That's the way to spend New Year's for sure. Matthew says, yes, the Mayan calendar. Yep. Matthew says, you were feral? That's an awesome recollection. Doan, you're back. Oh, his name is Doan. My bad. Well, did you discover? This is our future. Doan's confused. Who cares? Where's the food? This is all we could get. Seeds? You don't know how long the Enertron will hold out. Those seeds might be your only hope. You have to stay alive, and so do we. Morrow's very charismatic. You're strange. You're different from us. I think it's because we're healthy. Healthy? Got a nice ring to it. This guy needs some healthy fruit roll-ups, man. We'll try growing the seeds. What are those? They just might be our future. Heading for Protodome? Go by way of Laboratory 32 and take this with ya. Got one bike key. It's a key to the jet bike and Lab 32. I used to ride it when I was young. Hope it still works. They've got more powerful robots over there. Take care and stay healthy. Alright. There's an old factory site called Protodome to the east. Can't get near it because there's a bunch of lunatic robots in the area. That's funny. Alright, let's get in this Enertron and let's head to Lab 32. Matthew says, I was only 9 years old. I didn't have a girlfriend yet. Otherwise, I would have likely been doing the same. 8 years old. Yeah, I hear you, Matthew. I was, what was that, Y2K? Yeah, I was like 11. I think I was 11. Yeah, I was 11 years old. Alright, let's save the game. Let's get some more water. My voice is getting dry. My throat. As you can see, guys, on the bottom left-hand corner. Oh, my bad. I'm kind of blocking it there. I didn't even realize I was blocking that. It's 2300 AD. So we're way in the future. It's crazy because if Lavos destroyed the world, right, in 1999, this is like 300 years after Lavos destroyed civilization. One mid-tonic. Oh, the bike key. Oh, dude, I remember this. I forgot all about this. Oh, we gotta fight these dudes? Alright, we gotta fight them before we have fun. Oh, no, you don't fight these guys. That's right. Hold it right there. Oh, the cool guy. Robots, hey, it's the man. Like, thanks for the intro, babe. The man. Oh, those are the robots saying that. You lowlifes can call me Johnny. Now listen up. Part of a node highway leads through these ruins. Think you can beat me in a bike race? Use that jet bike and don't check it out, babe. Do you know how to ride? Yeah, we do. Well, we'll figure it out. Alright, there's like, you can use B to use your speed boost. Alright. I have a tactic to this guy. And it's called, just stay right behind him until you're almost done. And then boost right past him at the end. So you see where it says rest, how it's getting to 0? When it gets to 0, you're at the end. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Here we go. Let's see if we can time this right. Yay! Yeah, we got it right there. For the win, baby. Pearl says, I was 17. Hormones and love of RPGs were going wild at that time. Typical human species. Reactions during all of the end of the world stuff. Y2K, I always think about that J-Lo song, Waiting for Tonight. I have no idea what song that is. Chris with his epic storytelling. Man, I'm trying. I'm pretty bad. This is my first time trying to do it, alright? So, take it easy on me, guys. Take it easy. You beat me. Oh, wait, this is Johnny. You beat me. I don't get it. You can challenge me anytime. We'll ride the win, babe. Farrell says her one-hit wonder was pretty good. Alright. So we made it through lab 32 and we are factory. What's this? Protodome. Oh, this is where we were headed. Alright, we'll take this guy out. Can we cyclone all these dudes? What? We can't even get 2 of them. Yeah, I think physical attacks is the way to go. She's getting electrocuted. Dude, the animations are hilarious. When they get shocked by him, their hair gets all like crazy and staticky. Her one-hit one. Oh, fun fact. Pearl says, fun fact. Priest Spirit says, I meant that as a compliment. It's funny and entertaining. No, I know. Alright, we got, I think we should be able to cyclone these dudes. 3 is the most we can get here. Oh, they're all still alive. Get a double flame toss and an attack on that one. Those 2 should be down. Alright, those 3 should be down. Alright, we should easily take this guy out. That electrocution. Matthew says, ha, right? A lot of mistakes were made in my late 20s. Live and learn. Man, you guys are never lying. I did a lot of crazy dumb stuff when I was young. But we grow up and we learn. Protodome was where Proto Man was built. Yeah, plot twist. Instead of Robo, it's we find Proto Man. Was waiting for tonight. Night from 1999. Breaking the 4th wall, Pharaoh. Oh, here he is. The one and only Robo Man. What's this? It's in bad shape, but it appears to be a humanoid robot. Incredible. I think I can fix it. What? It might attack us. I'll make sure it won't. Machines aren't capable of evil. Humans make them that way. AI? AI? Is that AI? Luca, you pity them, don't you? Let me get to work now, okay? Matthew says, ha, I approve. Late teens. Not late 20s. I had everything figured out in my late 20s. Or pretty close. Right, that does it. I'm going to give it some juice. There he is! There's the theme! The one and only Robo's theme. Good morning! Good morning, mistress. What is your command? I'm not your mistress, I'm Marley. And this is Chrono. And Luca here fixed you. Understood, Madam Luca fixed me. Just Luca will do. Impossible, that would be rude. Look, I hate formal titles. Don't you, Morrow? Hate them? I understand, Luca. Alright, now what's your name? Name. My serial number is R66-Y. R66-Y. Cool. No, that won't do at all. Come on, Chrono. Let's give him a better name. Alright, Robo's gonna stay Robo. Robo. That's perfect. Your new name is Robo, okay? I am Robo. Data storage complete. Hey, Robo, why aren't there any people here? What has happened here? There were many humans and others of my kind in this dome. I think something awful happened here. It would appear so. But how is it that you survived? We came through a time warp from the year 1000. While exploring the Eris Dome, we learned that there was a gate here. We found you when we came looking for the gate, but the door to the inner chambers is locked, so we're out of luck. The power is off. If we go to the factory up north, I can pass through security and activate this dome's generator. You do that for us? You repaired me. Now it's my turn to help you. But the generator won't run for long, so someone must stay behind to open the door while the power's on. Tomorrow or I will stay. Who will stay behind? Yep, Luca, you're staying behind, buddy. Right, I'll handle things here. Alright, guys, we got Robo. Alright, it is 12:06. Let's go ahead and save the game. We are gonna start calling it an end. It is midnight. So it is about that time. Let's go ahead and save it. We are level 10. We got Robo. We're gonna head to the factory ruins. Yeah, I think this is a good place to call it. We just picked up Robo. We'll be playing with him later on. Let me catch up with the chat before I go. Free Spirited says AI exactly. Jimmy says, alright, gonna have to hit the old dusty trail. Great stream tonight and looking forward to Thursday. Have a good night, everyone. Hey, thanks for sticking around and checking out the stream, Jimmy. Have a good one, Jimmy, man. Have a great night, sir. Pharaoh says, later, Jimmy. Matthew says, welcome, Robo. Free Spirit says, I was listening to an audio live stream on TT about, does AI have a conscience? Very interesting. Yeah, those are always interesting things to listen to. Matthew says, take care, Jimmy. Free Spirit says, Robo. Good night, Jimmy says, Free Spirited. Pharaoh says, great stream, man. Veronica says, about time. Just JK, baby, it's still up. Oh, man. Alright, guys. Well, we made it to the future. We got Robo. We're going to be heading here to the factory in the next stream. But we're going to go ahead and end it here. Man, it's been a blast, though, playing Chrono Trigger again. I freaking love this game. It's amazing. Thanks a lot, everybody, for hanging around, checking out the stream. We're going to see how long this goes. I don't know. This, I didn't get as far as I thought I was going to today, to be honest. I don't know why, but I thought I was gonna get to like maybe up to the Magus area, but I am nowhere near that. So we're gonna be playing this for a while, but Thursday will be a long one. Thursday we'll be able to go longer because I don't work Friday. Hopefully a lot of you guys are off Friday as well. So we'll see how that goes. Matthew says, sounds good. You're gonna stream Chrono Trigger on both Tuesdays and Thursdays? Yep. So we'll be streaming Chrono Trigger on Thursday as well. Because if I did Chrono Trigger once a week for, you know, just like 3 or 3.5 hours like I'm doing now, we'll be playing it for a very long time. So we'll be doing it for a while. Farrell says, thanks for sharing your passion of your favorite game with us. Oh man, thank you guys for hanging around and checking out the stream. You guys are the best. Free Spirits is an awesome stream, part 1. Thank you. Matthew says, loving the RPG stream, my man. Can't wait to see all of the future installments. Yeah, so I'll come real quick with it before I end here. So we're doing a, you know, Chrono Trigger is a classic JRPG. I will announce that my next JRPG that we eventually do on the stream will end up being a modern JRPG. So I'm gonna rotate. So we're gonna go classic, modern, classic, modern. So the next one I'm gonna do will be modern. Not gonna say what it is. It's gonna be quite some. It might be sometime next month. Well, it'll be next month because after Chrono Trigger, I still got Ninja Gaiden and possibly Donkey Kong. But next month we'll be hitting the next JRPG, and it'll be a modern one. Pharaoh says 7-hour stream on Thursday. We'll see, Pharaoh. We'll see. We'll see how long my throat can keep up. Free Spirit said the chat kept you busy. That's why. Yeah, yeah, the chat does, you know, reading the chats and interacting with the chat will stretch out the game a little bit more. But hey, the interaction with the chat's what matters, man. It's fire. It's great. It's engaging, and it's a lot of fun. But alrighty, guys. I gotta go. Gotta work tomorrow. I'll see you guys. Thanks for hanging out, checking out the stream. I will see you guys Thursday on part 2 of the Chrono Trigger. Have a good night, everybody.